Welcome back, viewers, to Bargo Sports Club for the final of our Nepean Highlanders Region Men's State Triples. And what a sensational couple of days we have had here at Bargo Sports. Been brilliant games of bowls. The two games of bowls yesterday, the round 2 match in the men's quarterfinal, the semi-final this morning of the ladies Open State Triples was an absolute perler. What a game, what a finish. And if it is anything, this game here, like that last one, we are in for a cliffhanger. I will be bringing you the final between the team from Bargo, who featured on our live stream game yesterday afternoon, Dean Aitken, Michael Thorne and Ben McCall, and they'll be playing the team from Hazelbrook, which is Nick Hancock, Morgan Drake and Henry Bilderman. Now, just to go through what types of bowls the players are using, from Bargo, Dean is using the orange evolves, Michael is using the Drake's Pride Conquests, which are red and blue, and Ben McCall is using the black and white XGs. The Hazelbrook side, Nick Hancock is the lead. He'll be using the Greenmaster Super 10s, the bluey green Greenmaster Super 10s. The second, Morgan Drake, will use the orange SRVs. And the third, the skipper, the captain, Henry Bilderman, will be using the light blue XGs. Both had convincing wins in their semi-final. Ben McCall's side defeated the other Bargo side of Harley McDonald 26-13, where the boys from Hazelbrook got over the team skippered by Rod Crean from Lawton 23-16 in the semi-finals, which brings us to the last two, the final two. One will be the victor. To them will go the spoils. The others will be runner-up, looking to go one better next year. I will be joined in commentary very soon by a very special guest, the president of the region. He'll come and join me in the commentary box. And one thing that's going to happen while we're commentating is I haven't had lunch yet and I'm going to be eating on the run. So if you hear me chomping down on a hamburger, I'll get Steve to do the talking. So, yeah, mate, I'm starving. It's come over a little bit cloudy here, though, but the wind has died down and we should be in for a cracking final. They're just going through their last bowls of their second roll-up end. YouTube Live Sports has bowls all round the place today, wall-to-wall bowls. So jump onto YouTube, click on the YouTube Live Sports, click on the game you want to watch, just to make sure it's the ones in Bargo. No offence to Boydie, the boss, and the others. Click on here and watch the games at Bargo and watch them anywhere you like via YouTube Live Sports. You want the best coverage of the game of lawn bowls. The only way you'll get it is you better be live in it. Just about to start our final of the men's state triples for the Nepean Highlanders region. Henry Bilderman will just throw down his last bowl of the trial end and then we'll get underway. And they've both got sort of bluey clothes on, but we'll get you organised now. Hands are shaking. They're ready to go. The toss has been won by Hazelbrook. Nick Hancock with the bluey-green Greenmaster Super 10s will get us underway. Your final is just about to start. Jack's on its way down now.
Then you better pick me in the zone to show you what I can do.
And he's going to go on the tee, I think. It is, so it's going to be close to full length. So Nick gets us underway. He'll play his backhand. And he's using the, as we said, the bluey-green Super 10s. Not a bad starter by Nick. And that brings us to our player yesterday, the Tiger, the Kerry Hemsley, Dean Aitken. He'll get his campaign underway. Karen Thorne, let's go Bargo. Good starter there by Dean. And they're playing pretty cracking pace already. Nick Hancock gets his away. His second bowl of the campaign. Not bad, sails past. And Dean Aitken. Sends his down. Viewing people, a lot of people watching this final already. Holding one. Just going to go under the jack. Hey, Karen Hunt, the pizzas. I seen people were trying to give the pizzas away last night just because their eyes were too big for their stomach. And but they said they were just sensational. They were, as I said, they were the size of hubcaps. Good shot here. Morgan Drake just gone past, probably still one down. That brings Michael Thorne onto the stage with the Drake's Prides. Holding one, the boys from Bargo, the local team. I fixed the scoreboard too. You'd be happy with that, Hapster. Michael Thorne lets it go. Yeah, the pizzas are gold. Karen, you are right. They are very, very nice. Played this pretty well, Michael. Good shot. Turns it into two. So Morgan Drake with the orange SRVs on his backhand as well. Finds himself a couple down. Phil's back, watching from Silverdale. Thank you, Phil. Here's the lunch. That is sensational. Thank you very much. The knife and fork. It's all happening here at Bargo. Now we're going to eat this and talk at the same time. Two things I do pretty good. You me crunching away on the chips. Don't be worried. Go and get yourself something to eat. Michael Thorne. Not bad. Green's running a really good pace too. It's a picture. The green looks absolutely beautiful. Look at this for a bowl. Two pearlers early in the game. I think it's time that we can actually bring up our man, the Frog. Boom shakalaka. Michael Thorne, well played. Two crackers. That'll bring Henry Bilderman onto the mat. The captain from Hazelbrook. Once again, both teams had convincing wins in their semi-finals. And here he is, Henry Bilderman. Lets it go. His first bowl of the final on his backhand. Two down. Just going past there now. Ladies, you can walk past here. Excuse me, you don't even have to duck.
You haven't got it on, have you?
No, the cameras are on the green. But everyone ducks when they walk past the table. All good. The ladies from Windsor just walking past the skybox.
Thanks a lot.
No worries. The whole world knows you're walking past the skybox. Ben McCall lets his first bowl go down in the final. And he's on the forehand. Possibly three. Beats that back orange. That belongs to Morgan Drake to count. Sails past. Puts Henry back on stage. Should be a cracking final. Henry's probably just gone a bit narrow with this one. Still holding at the moment. Pushes up the Super 10, not quite. So it is three to the boys from Bargo at this stage. Why Benny's walking back up. He went and got me lunch for me. I'll eat the chips. So Ben McCall, the former Northern Rivers player, Cabramatta player. Very handy on his forehand. Once again, just trying to beat that orange bowl that belongs to Morgan Drake to count. Yeah, go past, mate. You're right. So it is three. So the Bargo boys get their campaign underway. They pick up a three on the first end. And we'll see what length they play. So Dean Aitken, who had a whale of a game yesterday, if you remember, viewers. Let's go. As Mark was referring to him as the Kerry Hemsley, the Tiger. Not a bad starter. Very good. Well played. Good start by Dean Aiken. Kisses the baby. That's a great start. Second end of the final. Intentions are clear. Nick Hancock plays the same hand. Probably just a tad fast. And the Tiger gets on the bat again. Doesn't muck around, Dean Aiken. Knows his line, knows his length. Down well again. Down well again. Two good bowls. That's how you play a final. Great leading by the Tiger. Nick Hancock. Probably just gone a tad wide. Guys, this hamburger's magnificent. So it brings Michael Thorne onto the mat. As I said, you hear me crunching away. I'm absolutely starving. I think my stomach's starting to wrap around my spinal cord. Never mind. And on its way from Michael Thorne, holding two. Mr. Max online, doing the vacuuming, cleaning. That's my speciality. Look at this from Michael Thorne. Back toucher. Wow. Magnificent. The first three bowls are all within 8 inches. Deserves the boom shakalaka frog. Morgan Drake. Oh, having a bit of a dipsy doodle at this one. Just going to go under. Got the backward. You've heard Ben say, get past the head. We don't need to fatten the target. Michael Thorne. How's broadcasting bowls and eating a hamburger go at the same time? We'll find out in a minute. So Michael Thorne sends that down on his backhand. He's just got to get past that pack like Ben asked him to. He will. Probably wanted to go a bit further, but holding 4. Hope you're enjoying the coverage there, Nathan. Down he comes again. Got something this time. Wow, he's got rid. Bit unlucky. Still finds himself 3 down. Possibly could be more. Have a look at that view there. See what's on the green. They are the only 3 bowls on the green. They all belong to Team Bargo, so. Holding 3, picked up a 3 in the first end. Holding another 3. Showing their dominance early. Ben McCall, the captain. On his backhand. On his way down. Give it plenty of air here. Doesn't need to make it a wall. Just has to stay on to count. Comes past, will be a counter, but there's plenty more bowls to come. That brings Henry Bilderman onto the mat. He's down on his forehand. Poetry in motion from the captain from Hazelbrook. Probably a bit tight, but if he sits on those other 2 just inside there, he can reduce the count. And he's gone through the gap. They've been a dead set unlucky. Good running shot that was played by Morgan Drake and didn't get the desired result. Ben McCall on the back end again, looking to add to the count. They do hold 3. Down okay again. Very, very good. Looks like it's a counter as well. Possibly. Possibly. Henry Bilderman. Forehand again. Just looking to reduce the count. Get second shot, he'll be happy with this. The territory is good. Starting to come back now. Not a mile away. Henry Bilderman has played an absolute bomb and reduced the count to 1. Great shot. Well done, Henry. 4-0 after 2 on your Bargo Sports Club scoreboard. Pretty good bowls all round. And with that, I'm going to have a bite of this hamburger, viewers. Just wait till they set the jack up.
Come on, Tiger.
That's a crunchy chip. We'll get that one down first. Dean Aitken again. Might just adjust that camera for you viewers so you can see that. And a pretty good start again by Dean. He's been under the pump already, Nick, on the first bowl. Plays his backhand. Probably just going to drop a little bit short. Dean looking to capitalise on his first one. The Tiger, as they call him. He's got the Tigers on his bowls. They're orange. Hasn't played this one too bad. Pace might get away from him. And it does. Stop and eat, we can see. Enjoy your lunch. I love to talk, mate. Sorry, Kev. I love a yak. Second one comes down now from Nick Hancock. Probably just going to sail past too, as you can see there. That brings Michael Thorne onto the mat. I'll tell you what we'll do. At the crossover, I'll shovel some chips down my gob and bite the hamburger and see how we go. Thanks to the staff here too at Bargo Sports. They've been sensational looking after me. Very accommodating. Compared to the first two ends, this one's a little bit slippery. The adrenaline rushes probably started to settle down now. On his forehand, Morgan Drake gets round those, probably still just a tad quick. He'll run past. As you can see, he's probably going to go in the sand. Oh, he stays on, gets the flop back. Michael Thorne again. I hope you can't see me eating the chips, Kevin. You can hear me crunching. Hello, girls, how are you? I don't think you can go behind, it's just for the players. But you can ask one of the officials over there, they might be able to shed some light on it for you. So Michael Thorne on his backhand. Ben McCall's happy. The captain gives it a clap. On his way. Great shot, Michael Thorne. Well played. That's possibly 2 to the Bush Rangers. Morgan Drake again. On his forehand. Plenty of room to draw a shot here. Just a bit quick again. Unfortunately, I think that one might go in the sand, and it does. So they're having a crossover, and I'm going to bite the hamburger. A couple of decent chomps out of that. You probably heard it. They do hold 2, the boys from Bargo. You heard the indication from the Tiger, Dean Aitken. And Ben McCall will send his down on his forehand. Might just be a bit short with this one. Gets inside it though. Well, he'll count. He wasn't short at all. It's just narrow, but he's ended up being a count. It's possibly 3. Henry Bilderman. Still plenty of room to draw. Back yourself in if you've made a final. You should be able to draw that. Down he comes. On his backhand. Gets a turn out of his own. It'll be good. Give it a chance. Sits that. Going to run past, unfortunately. Taking him out, and there's 2. Measuring for the 3rd. There's 4-0 after 2. So what was that, boys? 3. So that takes it out to 7-0 after 3. Asserting their authority early are the boys from Bargo. And with that being said, I'm going to eat some more of the hamburger. We'll have a couple more chomps in between him and the crossover. So it's 2 to the boys from Bargo with 2 good bowls by Dean Aitken. That brings Michael Thorne onto the mat. Interesting stance. Very composed. On the Hahn green, as you can see behind us there. Cars everywhere. All the finals are on here today. Of men's, women's, open reserves and seniors. Michael Thorne just got to reach to the orange to count, and he does. That's 3. Poor old Morgan Drake. He had a run and shot early. Was a bit stiff, to be honest. And the front end boys from Bargo are lighting it up. Forehand. Morgan Drake. Hasn't played this too bad. Needs to get a bit of a wick off that to do any damage, and he hasn't. Probably still 2. So Michael Thorne again. The camera's wobbling around. A few gusts of breeze coming every now and then. A lot of cloud cover. It's very high though. I don't think we've got any rain in it. We don't need any rain. Especially up Port Stephens. It's copped a heap. So Michael Thorne lets it go down. He swaps hands on the forehand, gets underneath the blue bowl, onto his own to count. Might not get underneath it, but it's going to be a good home. Probably still count, go close to counting. So Morgan Drake again on the backhand. Sends it on its way. Green is a pitcher. Needs to get a rub off the inside of that, and he will get it. Well, don't know if he's got the shot out of that. Got second at worst anyway. And with that, it's hamburger biting time. He'll even put the headphones back on for that big shot by Ben McCall. Got rid of the shot bowl. Now holding possibly just one, maybe two. I think it's only one. Yeah. Henry Bilderman though. Good, close to drawing this. Very close. Still, it's probably just the one. All Ben McCall's got to do is beat that Henry Bilderman bowl on his backhand. Pretty good territory. Starting to turn a bit now. I don't know if he's got the weight, has he? Not sure. Fortunate, but it is one. Henry just needs to get a roll out of his bowl to get their campaign underway. He goes one down or he swaps hands and he sits the shot bowl out for two. I think he's opting for the ladder, the forehand. Henry Bilderman, the Hazelbrook captain, lets it go. Coming down now. Don't think he's going to get back to it though. Weight was good for the shot. Trying hard. So it is one to the boys from Bargo. They jump out to an 8-0 lead after 4. See what length they play. He's thrown it a bit strong. I'll have a bite of the hamburger. There's a boss man just sent me a message, just dropping in for a sticky beak. It's all happening here, mate. I'm eating a hamburger, eating chips, calling the game as we speak. People are telling me to shut up and just eat me lunch. Good starter there. Good bowl by Nick Hancock. We have an 8-0 lead after 4 to the Bush Rangers. Dean Aiken playing exceptional so far. Probably his loosest end. And I think it's for the first time in the game that the boys from Hazelbrook have actually held a shot. So Nick Hancock, the bluey-green Super 10s, Green Masters, just cut its head off with that one. Still holding one though. Brings Michael Thorne onto the mat. All very composed. Lets it go on his backhand. The Thorn start. One down. Trying hard. Benny McCall's interested. Very interested. Great shot. Great shot. Boom shakalaka. What a bowl. Morgan Drake on the backhand. Needs to play something similar. Give it every chance here too. The Drakestar, sit and stay. What a bowl. Well played. That deserves the boom shakalaka as well. The dancing from boom shakalaka. The dancing frog loves it. He's seen plenty of action over the weekend here at Bargo Sports too, is our mate the Frog. Michael Thorne, backhand again. See if he can play the same shot. He's trying hard. Well, I think he might have undercooked this one. Just got a bit tight. So it looks like it's 2 to the boys from Hazelbrook. And let's see, Morgan Drake just played a clanger with his last one on the backhand. Just a draw now, holding a couple. And he's probably gone a bit narrow himself. Maybe a tad quick, sits on that, so it's 1 in, 1 out. Still 2 at the crossover. It's time to bite the hamburger again, viewers. Seen Ben McCall playing a little bit of a sexy bender then on the forehand. Missed it narrow. Henry Bilderman. He's putting in the traditional blocker, I think. Henry, right on the line, holding a couple. He said, "You've got to let us get a shot, mate." Ben McCall back to the draw. Great viewing numbers already for this final. Ben's given every chance. Michael Thorne, he looks interested. We sort of does. He's hunching, he's trying. He'll probably get second shot out of it. Then again, maybe not. Could still be 2. Just an open draw for Henry. On its way. Give it plenty of territory too. This is the Bilderman. How's his weight? Probably just a tad swift. So I think it's 2 to the boys from Hazelbrook. Their campaign is underway. Well done, boys. 8-2 on 5. On your Bargo Sports live scoreboard. Bowls are plenty happening. YouTube Live Sports for all you keen rock rollers around the place. Jump on. Pretty much watch bowls all over the shop at the moment. It's everywhere. Exclusively brought, that's a big word, exclusively brought to you by YouTube Live Sports. You want the best stream in the game, you know, we say you better be live in it. Great starter too, just quietly by Nick Hancock. Not a bad reply here by the Tiger, the Kerry Hemsley of Bargo. Dean Aitken just ducks under. Nick Hancock again. Nerves are settled. There's no cameras here, mate. You're good. Go right across. Nerves have settled. They're bowling a lot better now, the boys from Hazelbrook. A bit narrow, but weight's good. Holding a couple. Down comes the Tiger again. Dean Aitken. On his forehand. Goes pretty close, just under. On the backhand here is Morgan Drake from Hazelbrook, holding a couple. Pretty good shot here. Just goes behind. Won't be too unhappy with that. Michael Thorne on the mat. On his forehand. Pretty good. Good grass. Not bad. Gets in off the edge of that. He'll go close. So on the backhand comes Morgan Drake. Holding one. Just a bit strong, I believe. It won't hurt him there. Michael Thorne, play his bowl. Then I've only got a couple of mouthfuls left of this sensational cheeseburger brought to you by Bargo Sports Club. What a feed. What a burger. Great chips, pizzas, chicken schnitzels. They got it all here. Forehand. Michael Thorne. Give it a chance. Give it a chance. Off his own. Oh, he touches the jack, but he's still down. Good shot by Henry Bilderman there. We're going to get a very special guest to come on. We'll just wait until the end of the end. And we're going to get our regional president. Yep. So we'll just let him put his headphones on. We'll watch this bowl come down. Someone trying to ring me. I want to answer that and just quickly tell him, can't ring me. No, they've stopped. Benny McCall got the shot, or has he? No, I still think it's probably still one to the boys from Hazelbrook. Let's wait till this ends, finished, and then we'll bring our very special guest in. On the forehand comes Henry Bilderman. Holding shot, I believe. He's give it plenty of territory. Going to be a tad wide, but Ben McCall does have one to play. Having a bit of a think here. While they're doing that, I'm going to bite this hamburger again. I've only got a mouthful left, viewers.
See you, Dan.
Okay. Let me tell you, that was one of the best hamburgers I've ever eaten. Sensational. Thanks again. Scoffed it down pretty quick too. Starving. Green's running a decent pace, so they're running a bit late. Ben McCall lets it go. Opens up the shoulder blades. Looking for a piece of the blue bowl. Unlucky. So it is one to the boys from Hazelbrook. Takes it to 8-3 after 6. They're back in the game. And I'll just turn his headset on and I'll introduce you to our very special guest. Ladies and gentlemen, I enjoyed In the Sky box by the Nepean Highlanders Region President, Stephen Della. Say hello to everyone, Stephen.
Hey Tony, g'day everybody. Welcome to Bargo for the finals day in our two-bowl triples. So really pleased to be here, and thanks Tony to all your work that you've been doing over the weekend. It's been sensational viewing last couple of games.
It's been pretty good. My absolute pleasure. I'm only a product of the man that runs the business. So he's just sent me a message. He's just dropping in for Sticky Beak. So he's streaming somewhere else, but he's checking up on everybody. That's his job, Boydie. That's his job. Great start there too by Nick Hancock. No, it's been absolutely brilliant, mate. We got away. We've had a lot of bad weather. And even up until Friday, before I headed down south, we were still up in the air whether we were going to play yesterday morning. Turned out to be a beautiful day, so, same as today. Great bowls have been played. Witnessed one of the best finishes of bowls I've ever seen in the ladies' semi-final.
Yeah, I caught the end of that. I think they were 4 up with 2 to play, and then it basically last end shootout.
Yeah, it was amazing, wasn't it? It was absolutely amazing.
And Chelsea just went through that little hole. I thought she'd sort of sat the wing bowl for shot. But
got a lot of potential, does Chelsea Renoff.
Yep.
Renoff.
Yeah, no, well, Chelsea's in our open ladies side. She represented last year at Cabramatta in the inter-regional events. So that was great for her.
Good shot here by the Tiger. Well played. As you can see it there, he's trailed the jack close to the ditch. Yeah, she goes very well, Stephen. So our next bowl on its way down. My Morgan Drake. He's just going to undercut it and go on the ditch as well. Don't know if I can get that camera any lower. A little bit. There we go. Michael Thorne on the mat. Good viewing numbers already.
He's certainly started on fire, Thorny. He's played some absolute screamers the first few ends.
He has. He's played very well. He played good yesterday too in our semi-final, in our quarter-final yesterday afternoon. Played an outstanding game of bowls. You can see the jack viewers. Michael's just gone past, but it is 1 to the boys from Bargo. So Morgan Drake again. I dare say he'll stay on his forehand. You'll see it come into picture very, very soon. Here it comes now. I dare say you're going to have a few that are going to sail around a bit. Probably hit the sand. Michael Thorne. He lets it go. On its way down now. Coming into picture, Ben looks happy with it. Good shot, Michael Thorne. Well played. Does he stay on?
Yes, he does.
He does. Yep. Well done. You can just see the top of that bowl on your screen, viewers. They are holding 2, the boys from Bargo.
I've got some around the ground scores.
Awesome. Well done. We've had lots of people jumping on asking, can we get the around us? And we had Tanya running around like you wouldn't believe.
Well, my eyesight's better than Tanya's. So in the ladies' opens, we've got Helen DeSantis from Glenbrook leading Lisa Cook 9-1 after 4 ends. We'll let Henry play his bowl and then I'll update you after this.
No worries. Henry Bilderman. Couple down. It'll come in the picture very soon. Hasn't played this too bad as Henry. Just touches the jack, toucher in the ditch, but only 1 down now.
Yep, so I think it's still 1 to Bargo.
It is.
In the open, in the senior men's, Gary Adnam from Penrith leading John Bugden from Camden 4-2 on 5.
And what a season campaigner Gary Adnam's been, Stephen. Been around a long, long time.
He sure has. He beat us this morning in the semi-finals.
Bugger.
Exactly. That's why I'm here commentating and not playing this afternoon. In the lady seniors, Gail Fraser, who's actually the defending champion from Bowral. She's leading Carol Bailey from Hazelbrook 5-3 on 4 ends. And in the all Camden presidents, it's now Paul Donaldson 4, leading Gary Hudson 2 on 5 ends. So all pretty tight early on. Other than this game, we've got a bit of an 8-3 lead. Thank
you for those updates too, Stephen. I'm joined in the skybox by the regional president, Stephen Della. What a fantastic club they've got here too, mate.
Yep, well, Bargo are our major sponsors. They've got a 3-year sponsorship deal with the region. They'll be hosting 2 of the events and the Open Gender Pennants, so they've got a couple of big ones, and then also they were going to hold the over 40s preliminary rounds that got belted around with a bit of rain as well.
Yeah, it's been horrible.
Yeah, so no, we're proud to have a partnership with Bargo for 3 years.
Yes, it's like... it's funny, when I first arrived here on Friday night and I drove past it, I said, that's only a little place, until I drove around the side. I could not believe the size of it. It's huge. Anyway, I think it is 1 to the boys from Bargo. Looks like it at this stage. We'll see Benny's bowl come into play.
Yep.
Don't think that's going to change. So it is 1. That's now 9-3 on 7. Playing at a cracking pace too.
Yep, and these guys are also the defending champions.
Is that right?
Yep. Dean, Mick and Ben won the regional triples last year, so they're trying to go back-to-back.
Okay.
As is Gal Fraser, so we've got 2 potential back-to-back winners. We've only been in existence for 2 years, but this may be our first back-to-back winners.
Well, that is very good. Yeah, I was lucky enough to stream Benny's game yesterday. We'll get that camera right for you, viewers.
Yeah, I think you had Harley and Trent in the morning.
We did.
And Benny in the afternoon, so 2 high-quality games.
We did. They were both really good matches. Pretty good start again by the Tiger.
Don't know whether Kerry Hemsley doesn't look like a lot like Kerry Hemsley.
He looks nothing like him, and Mark gave him that name yesterday. Just called him Kerry Hemsley because he used the Tiger and he had the Tigers on his bowls. So it just stuck, Kerry Hemsley. One thing at YouTube Live Sports, we love to come up with some good nicknames, mate. We really do. So we had the Sprodster. The Sprodster was yesterday.
Yeah. He looks more like Ellery Hanley than Kerry Hemsley.
Oh dear, oh dear. Nick Hancock, not happy with it. Sent it out a bit wide. You can see the tactic by Ben McCall and the Bargo boys. They've gone shorter. We've seen a fair bit of this yesterday. Long towards the road, short back towards the clubhouse.
Yeah, the other thing is it's upwind, downwind.
And that's the reason?
So they're playing upwind at the moment, or into the wind at the moment.
And that's why they've gone shorter.
Yep.
Pretty good shot here by Michael Thorne. Very well played. That's 3. Brings Morgan Drake onto the mat. He hits the stage running. Probably just going to pop out to be a little... No, then again, I'm a bad judge. He might get inside it. He has. Great bowl. Well played. Who knows? I know nothing. That was a great shot. Great shot. I thought he was a bit wide, but he certainly got a kick back. Michael Thorne. And his backhand as well. Trying to play the same shot. He's give it every chance. He's give it every chance. Will he get inside it? He's just on the outside of it. Great effort. 1 to the boys from Hazelbrook. Morgan Drake. See if he can play that again. Just got to beat the Michael Thorne bowl. Trying hard. Coming back now. Still turning. Weight's great.
So in the men's seniors, John Bugden from Camden's picked up a score. He's now leading 5-4 after being down 4-2, so he picked up a 3. Yeah, Helen DeSantis has extended her lead to 11-4. That's on 6 ends, so a couple of updates on that. The other ones haven't turned their boards over yet.
Gee whiz, she played some big bowls this morning. Ben McCall on his forehand. Probably 1 down. Not anymore, I don't think. I think that last bowl may be the shot. We'll see if we can get a better view of it. I'll just move our camera up a bit for you so you can have a look at that head. There it is. I think the Ben McCall bowl is shot.
Yeah, clearly shot. And Henry's just trying to stat on his backhand.
Excuse me. Just going to duck under. Great try. Luke Rossington, it's about time you jumped on. I've been here for 2 days waiting. How are you, buddy? Good to have you on YouTube Live Sports as always. Forehand, Ben McCall. Holding a couple. If he gets inside the orange bowl that belongs to Morgan Drake, even moves the jack across the line, just dies.
Yeah, Morgan's trying to get him to sit those two. He obviously can bring the jack back now to his last bowl. So play confident with weight.
Give it every chance. And he has. That's a great shot. Well played, Henry Bilderman.
And he picks up 2.
Picks up 2.
Good bowl there.
What a name. Henry Bilderman. Sounds like he should be in like high finance or something like that, shouldn't he? Like Henry Bilderman. Good shot. What did he get then? 2, was it?
It was 2, yep.
So 9-5. They're not going away. The boys from Hazelbrick, I said that before. Hazelbrook.
Yeah, so they're one of our border clubs. They're actually our furthest west club in the Blue Mountains.
They are?
Yep. So Lawson and Hazelbrook played one semi-final this morning, and they're the 2 most westerly clubs.
It's a massive zone, eh?
It is. We go up to Wiseman's Ferry in Pitt Town, up at the Hawkesbury, and then down to Taralga in the southern tablelands, and across to Blacktown Workers is our furthest east. So, yeah, it's an enormous zone. 33 clubs we've got.
Wow. Huge zone. I would love a Coke, Tanya. Thank you. The lovely Tanya. What a lady. Just about to embark on a trip to Europe. She's telling me yesterday.
Yes, she's our indefatigable secretary and one of our selectors. She does an enormous amount of work for the region. Can't live without her. And she's our umpire for the day. So if somebody calls an umpire, I'm going to have to jump off.
While she's inside getting us a Coke.
Well, she's looking after you. I've got to look after the umpiring.
Oh, someone's got to look after me.
Exactly.
A couple of loose bowls by all the players here. 2 leads. But the Tiger sends his second done down.
He's turned his back on it. So
not happy with it. 9-5 on 8 on your Bargo Sports Club live scoreboard. At the moment, they look like Smarties dropped out of a helicopter, but I'm sure something closer will come along. Gets a skunk off his own, and he does, but still a bit weighty. Umpire, there you go. I'll shut you down, Stephen. I'll shut you down. He only... Oh, no, that's all happening here. Tell you, she's forgot the Coke and she's gone to do the call. Michael Thorne.
well, it's a shame you miss out on your drink for an umpire's call.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
They didn't want me.
Get your act together. Great shot, Michael Thorne. Yes, Matt Hooker. It wasn't a good bowl by Henry. Luke Rossington, that's the best response, yes. Yeah, I hadn't seen you all weekend. There's a couple of regulars I haven't seen. Where's me mate from Bulgaria? He hasn't been on. We've got bowlers from all over the world that jump on and comment.
Yeah.
There's a guy from Bulgaria.
I see Phil Lupke, he's always on. And
yeah, he's always on.
Vince Calabrese, he's always on.
Always on, yeah. Phil Vincey. Good shot here. Just going to slip under. It is 1 to the boys from Bargo, the Bush Rangers. Why are you here, Stephen? What is the Hazelbrook? What's their nickname? What are they called? The Hazelbrook what?
I'll take it on notice, actually. It's
Going to say the Windsor women are eating ice cream, eh?
And the Windsor women are eating ice cream.
Oh, terrible.
might be the Hazelbrook Ghosts. No, that's Campbelltown Ghosts. I'll find out. They have the Jack Frost tournament.
Yeah, and they've got like icicles on the back of their jumpers.
Yeah, well, they look
good shot here, Thorny. That's 2. 2 to the Bargo boys.
Tanya will know. Once she stops her umpiring duties, she'll answer that question. That's what secretaries are for.
Is she a player as well?
Yeah. Tanya plays at Wallacia.
Plays at Wallacia?
In fact, one of... so Wallacia's only got 8 lady bowlers. And,
oh, really?
And one of their triples teams got to the semi-finals of the seniors this morning.
That's pretty good. I had a few people commenting on that, actually.
Yep.
That's what an effort. 8 bowlers and the team gets down to the last 4.
Yep, and we had our biggest club, Camden. They've got they had 5 teams here this morning. They've got 3 this afternoon.
Amazing.
So we had our smallest club of 8 and our biggest club of a couple of hundred members.
Henry Bilderman back cuts it, misses it.
So, what's Hazelbrook's nickname?
What are they called? The Hazelbrook what?
The Ghost? No.
No.
That's all right.
I've got Jack Frost in my
Yeah,
brain.
so did I.
Jack Frost.
Yeah, well, that's what
Yeah, they've got icicles on the back of their jackets.
And they have the Jack Frost horn.
The snowman.
Call them the Hazelbrook.
We'll call them the snowmen. How about that? The snowmen.
Oh.
So
we've
Benny
asked-
McCall. Can't help herself, Tanya.
So we've asked Tanya what Hazelbrook's nickname is. We're going to call them the Snowmen at the moment, or the Icicles.
So Benny McCall holding a couple.
Could call them the Icemen.
The Icemen.
Yep. No.
Drops that one a bit short.
And so he's going in asking Henry at the moment.
Luke Rossington, when are we going to have a roll-up? Mate, I have got time to scratch me butt. We'll get one eventually.
Okay, we've got the official. Henry Beelman says that they haven't got a nickname, so
Right, they're going to be called the Snowmen. There you go. They're the Snowmen. That's it. I've stamped. Bang. We've patented that there, Stephen.
Okay.
You're the regional president.
It's the Snowmen versus the Bushrangers. One of them is a bit scary than the other.
The Icebergs.
The Icebergs.
Phil reckons. And Henry Bilderman is just going to... Actually, I think we'll go the Icebergs. I don't mind that.
Yep, the Icebergs.
You happy with that, Steve?
Yep, all the chilies. But, we'll go the Icebergs.
The Icebergs, they are. Thank you, Philip. You win the Icebergs. So, back to the game. It is 2 to the Bargo boys. Great viewing numbers for this final already. Very, very good. We're only 8 ends in. Benny McCall playing his forehand, looking to add to the count. Plenty of room. If he gets past the blue ones, he probably will. Tanya, you are awesome.
Don't tell anyone that.
How do I get a Tanya? I think that was 3.
Yeah, I think it was 3. Yeah, they turned the board over, so just some updates. John Bugden leading Gary Adnam in the men's seniors, 7-4 on 7. Helen DeSantis leading Lisa Cook, 10-4 on 6. We've had a change in the lady seniors. Carol Bailey now leading Gail Fraser, as they always stand in front of it, 6-5. And in the reserves, it's 5 all on 7 ends in an all Camden affair. Donaldson and Gary Hudson.
So they have a few members, Camden, you were saying, Stephen?
Yeah, at least close to 200, I think.
Wow.
They've got, I think 6 pennant sides, maybe even 7, maybe 6 this year.
Amazing.
Yeah, so they're one of our largest clubs in the centre of the region.
So the Tiger, Dean Aitken, gets us underway. He's pushed that one out a bit wide. He's not happy with it. You've seen his response. And that brings Nick Hancock from the Icebergs onto the mat.
So Nick, a number of years ago, won the rookie singles for the state. He's a state winner.
Okay, I thought I knew that name.
Yep. Maybe about 4 years ago when we were Zone 5.
Okay. So Dean Aitken with his second. He'll be looking to make amends after his first one was a bit heavy. And he has done that to a certain extent. He has. Still sails past a bit, but will be the shot, as they say, until something better comes along. And what's his reply here?
Yep.
Jack high, that'll be the shot. Well played, Nick Hancock. So Michael Thorne, he's on the mat. We've got a frozen camera. I'll have to fix that. So I don't even have to go far.
So Thorny just running through about a metre. So still 1 to Hazelbrook.
So the Icebergs holding shot at the moment. Forehand, Morgan Drake. 12-5 on your Bargo Sports Club Live scoreboard after 9. A little bit short. So Michael Thorne again on his forehand. Ben's calling it. Run. Looks close to shot. Looks like a winner. And it is. Well played, Michael Thorne.
Yep. Well, the jack was there for somebody to draw to it, and Thorny jumped on it first.
They got all the answers. So down comes Morgan Drake. Just got to go under it. And they are 1. The boys from Bargo. So what's next on the agenda for the region, matey?
So the exciting thing that's coming up is that we're going to be holding our single-gender men's pennants on a Friday night.
Wow.
Through October, November. Not much room in the calendar on weekends.
And you are 100% right about that, Stephen.
Yep. And so we realised that if we were playing it midweek, we'd have a lot of top-grade bowlers who couldn't make it. So we decided to move it to 5 consecutive Friday nights. So we've got 6 teams. Bargo, Campbelltown, Camden, Picton, Penrith and Austral. They're all playing a Grade 1 pennant. So we're going to have a representative at the state championships. That
is amazing, mate.
And that's 5 consecutive Friday nights. We're going to play it opening at Campbelltown, where all 6 teams will be playing. Then week 2 we're all playing away. Week 3 we all gather at Camden. Week 4 we're playing away, and then week 5 we all gather at Penrith for the finals. So pretty big carnival that we've got on 5
now there you
consecutive
go,
Fridays.
all you bowlers, all you officials, all you regional secretaries. You just heard that from Stephen Della from the Nepean Highlanders region. What a great idea. We bowling clubs for many years have had these 4 sticks in the corner that we never use, and they're called lights. We're always complaining about our calendars full. We're always complaining we're not available. Well, how about we flick the switch and turn these things on and start playing at night time like every other sport around the globe. Great initiative, Stephen.
Yeah,
Great initiative.
We're really proud of that. And, we'll have 72 of the top bowlers all playing together, so the selectors get a good look at everybody, because we'll be picking our teams for Yamba in the first week of February.
Yep.
So it's a perfect opportunity, and we'll be playing in the quadrangular series with the Metro guys at end of November. So we've been invited to that, which is pretty pleasing for us as well.
Now he's having a bit of a dipsy doodle at that. The sexy bender came down from Henry Bilderman, but unfortunately no cigar.
So 1 to Bargo, they extend that
Bargo,
lead.
13-5. Henry Bilderman was almost Henry. Was it Henry Wilderman? Was that a cigar? I think it was.
I think it was. Yeah.
It's close.
Yeah, that's our next one. We'll be playing our 4s through February, March. That's our last state event.
Okay.
But the number 1 pennants we'll be playing 5 consecutive Fridays. So we encourage everybody to check it out. A number of those games are going to be live streamed through the Happy Bowler. So we'll be pleased to be showcasing some real talent here in the Nepean Highlanders.
So YouTube Live Sports are bringing that exclusively to you viewers. How good is that? That is sensational.
Yeah.
That is great news, mate. That is really, really positive stuff.
Yep. No, we try to be pretty innovative since we joined. We obviously, with amalgamation, we've brought the ladies here to have all our finals in the one day, have semi-finals and finals at the host club. So real carnival atmosphere.
Good shot by Nick Hancock. 13-5 after 10. Stephen Della, regional president in the skybox. Just got under there, the Tiger. So it's one of the icebergs at the moment.
Yeah, this green's been speeding up more and more as the days gone by.
It has. You can see it from yesterday morning until yesterday afternoon. It got quicker, and it's quicker today. There's no doubt about it.
Yep.
Another good bowl here. Well played, Nick Hancock, former rookies singles champion. 2 good bowls.
We've got the current rookie singles champion in Josh Ingram.
Oh, really?
Yep. He won it last year.
Wow.
And he also won the President States with, and then he won the singles, and then him and Jordan Mullaney won the reserve pairs. So we've
From
got,
this club, or?
No, they played Austral.
Austral.
Yep, so they played Austral, another strong club.
Close here.
And Thorny's gone and picked it up.
Great shot. Great shot. Welcome to the goodie room. Michael Thorne, boom shakalaka.
Pretty outstanding weight there. Beautiful shot there by Thorny.
Certainly was.
Yeah, and then we've, although the state senior triples as well, we have state champions from Bowral, actually.
How about, Stephen, you tell us what you haven't won?
Oh, that's enough.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Oh, hello there.
Morgan Drake.
What a
sinks
bowl.
a jack.
Trails it in the ditch. We'll fix that up so we're not looking at rink 8. We're actually looking at rink 7. No, it's not in the ditch, but it's right under the number. Great bowl.
Yeah, so that's pretty much unbeatable.
Pretty much.
Because if he hits it, it'll go through with the jack into the ditch as well. So just a solid second shot's what Thorny's looking for.
Yep, and if you can dead-eye dick it and play the absolute pearl of a bowl, he may be able to draw the shot. And we'll at least have a look at see what he's got to do there. There's the jack, there's the bowl. Bowl's on its way down now. Ben McCall looks interested. Michael Thorne. Michael Thorne! That is a great bowl!
Oh, wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is one of the best you will see. That deserves the boom shakalaka. The president's applauding. The skybox is shaking. What a bowl, Michael Thorne.
That was out of this world. So, unfortunately, you can't see the smile on Benny McCall's face, but that was unbelievable.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
So the orange bowl that you can see there is a toucher, so it can
is a toucher.
It can still be played onto the jack and actually beat Thorny's bowl in the ditch. So it is still.
There's still a chance.
There's still hope for Hazo.
It's going to be a hard shot to play. He needs to split the two of them, but then you've got to put the bowl back where. No, it's a toucher, so it won't matter.
Yep. And while we're talking about state champions, Campbelltown won the state number 2 open gender pennant.
Dear. As I said, tell us what you haven't won.
So we've got four state champions currently. So we're really pleased in our first year as a region to get
Incredible.
all that.
Amazing.
Yep.
How's that, guys? Pretty good.
Come and join us.
Come and join us.
We're the emerging region.
Lawn bowls. You know, all you people out there, it might be the thing you're good at. Look at this. Doesn't want to clap it. Not bad. Not bad. Probably gives it a bit of a... Makes it a bit harder now for that bowl to get into the ditch, because if he touches the Ben McCall bowl, that bowl could go in any angle now. If he plays any type of weight to it. Henry Bilderman.
And unfortunately for Henry, there's a couple of blockers in the way now.
Yeah, there is.
So he's got to play controlled weight to turn it up and over.
Trying hard. Oh dear, oh dear. The unbeatable shot. Well, we thought that the bowl that was played by Morgan Drake was a pretty good one and unbeatable. And Michael Thorne has come and drawn that off 6 inches from the ditch, 3 inches behind the shot bowl, and trailed it into the ditch himself.
Yeah, you'd go a long way to see a better shot than that.
Yep. So Benny McCall on his forehand. Not much he can do.
Yep.
He's saying to go hard at it. Not going to matter.
No.
Wherever that toucher goes, it's going to be second shot at worst.
Yep. There's no way he's going to go 2 down. So he's got to hit it.
So he sends it down. Henry Bilderman from the Icebergs. On its way. Sexy bender. Misses. Drops shot. They shake Michael Thorne's hand, the opposition. Great bowl, well played from the Bushranger. 14-5 on 11.
So just some updates. John Bugden leading Gary Adnam 7-5 on 8 ends in the men's seniors. Helen DeSantis leading Lisa Cook 16-4 in the ladies open. Carol Bailey leading Gail Fraser 6-5 on 6. And I can't give you the score yet because of some obstructions, but I'll give you the reserves as quickly as I can. Yep, it's now Gary Hudson 6 leading Paul Donaldson 5 on 8 ends.
Thank you, Stephen, giving those updates for our viewers. Great viewing numbers on the moment watching this final. So the Tiger has just gone past by probably a yard. Nick Hancock.
So Tony Luke Rossingham wants to know your Spotify list if you've got Vanilla Ice for an ice for an ice baby.
I just missed that one. I was doing it yesterday. We had the guy. He's I can't remember his name, but I've got it here somewhere. His name was just escapes me.
Shot there from Dino, just a foot behind.
Good bowl. Guy we had playing yesterday, Lukey. His name.
Oh, Luke Granger.
No. He played yesterday. He Triple M they call him.
Oh yeah, Michael Middleton Myers.
That's him, Michael Middleton Myers.
Triple
So
M.
every time we commented on him, we went Triple M. So good bowl by the Tiger, holding 1.
Yep. So
Dean Aiken. So here he comes again. The man of the moment. There he is there. There's a better view of him. Michael Thorne playing outstanding at present, as they all are. It's funny too because the boys from Hazelbrook, the Icebergs, they're not playing bad.
No, they're just being beaten by some outstanding shots.
They certainly are.
But you'd expect that in the final. They've all played and beaten good teams to get here, so they're all in form. They've all played on this green this morning, so they should have a feel for the speed. But it is speeding up as the afternoon wears on.
Someone said Nick won the state reserve singles, not the rookies.
Okay, thank you.
That's even better. That's even better.
It's harder to win.
It is harder to win. Straighten that camera up for you. Bit of breeze blowing it around.
So Thorny just proving to us that he's human. He's not
He's play 2 shockers. Lift your game, Michael.
Yep.
So still 1 to the Bush Rangers.
People were thinking he was a bit of a cyborg there if he was going to keep nailing the jack like he's done the first.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
10 ends.
He looks like Arnie with those glasses on. So that one's just dropped a little bit short by Morgan Drake. So is 1 to...
Might even be 3. Back blue, front orange. Oh, sorry.
The back blue belongs to the Icebergs.
Sorry, it's one. It's 1 to Bargo with.
It certainly is.
With Dino's Kerry Hemsley.
With Kerry Hemsley's bowl. How we got Kerry Hemsley? I don't know. So Ben McCall sends that one on its way.
Thorny's clubbing it in.
He is. Good bowl. That's going to be a counter. I think someone's moved that camera on me. I can tell. Or they sit on the seat or they sit alongside it.
Oh, they bumped it.
They've bumped it. Yep.
Okay.
I can tell.
Yeah, we can get Tanya to frog march them off the premises.
So it's still 2 to the boys from Bargo. So Jared, I met Jared Renoff. I met him today. He missed a score update from the ladies between Glenbrook and Springwood. The Springwood girls are in front, Jared.
No. The Glenbrook people are in front.
Oh, the Glenbrook people are in front.
Yep. So Glenbrook's leading 16-4.
16-4.
Yep.
There you go.
On 8 ends.
On 8 ends. Against the girls from Springwood.
Yep. Springwood beat the Picton side.
They beat the Picton, that's why Jared's commenting.
Yep.
Finding out the score. So down comes the bowl from Henry. Gets a back cut, and he will.
He trails it through to at least 2.
Have a look, see if we can see it. Was it 2?
2.
I think it was 2.
Yep.
Good shot by Henry. Tanya's confirmed it. So that makes it 14-7 on 12 on your Bargo Sports Club scoreboard. While you're here, Stephen, if you don't mind, I'm quickly just going to go and try and straighten that camera because it's annoying me.
Yep. Happy to do the play-by-play.
You can do the play-by-play. That one's okay. Just watch the monitor.
Yep.
And then I'll go and try and straighten that camera. So, viewers, I'll leave you for a split second in the hands of the regional president, Stephen, and he will just call this play-by-play. I'll be back very soon.
Okay, so Nick starting with about a metre short. Dean Aitken going through 4 or 5 feet, and it just held up. You can't see it, but he is actually above ground, so that hasn't gone in the ditch. A metre for Nick on that same line. Nails the jack. He's turned his back on it, so he's pretty unhappy with that one. So not sure what happened there, but anyway, Dino's got a chance to correct. In the men's seniors, we've got John Bugden from Camden leading Gary Adnam from Penrith 10-5 on 10 ends. And Dean just run through about another 4 or 5 feet. So Morgan Drake playing his forehand. Just trying to tap this one forward. Still plenty of room both sides for Mick Thorne. Ben McCall indicating that there are both at least a metre short, so there is a draw on either hand. So Mick Thorne's been the star of the show thus far in terms of effective bowls. He's been pretty close with the majority of them. Ben's interested again. Just runs through. So still some room. Morgan just trying to add a little metre, get around that front blue. Both these hands are drawing pretty well, so nothing's really in the way at the moment. Just sailing through and runs into the ditch. So again, Mick's just got to drop a foot or two. Holds that line, gets past that front orange, and he'll clearly be the shot. So one of their loose ends at the moment. So he's got this away, he's got a bit of a wider line, so he's hoping that Waite just drops it back in, but just going to sail through, I think, on that line.
Okay, I'm back, guys.
Right,
thank you for that, Stephen.
That's all right. So we've got the camera fixed.
Got the camera straightened in. A few people sitting on the park bench, wobbled it around. That's all good now. We'll just have a quick look on the screen. Viewers, you can tell me. What do you think? Still a bit wonky. That's not too bad.
Oh.
We'll get away with it.
Perfection's your goal. Excellence will be tolerated.
I like it. Philip says, go the Rams. Jared Renoff has said, Nepean region is in good hands and very exciting times ahead. I think you're right about that. Just listening to Stephen talk gives you an adrenaline rush. So it looks like it's 2 here to the Icebergs. The front bowl belongs to Morgan Drake, I imagine, the front orange.
Yep, and Nick Hancock's got the blue.
Yep, so 2 to the Icebergs. Well, Benny's having a bit of a sticky beak. Jump on, viewers, great numbers.
Yep, we've hit the 500. XPT runs past.
Almost 600 viewers. Look at that. You had one job. Yeah, thanks, Kev. It's funny because we'll walk up there and there's a couple of couple of locals that have been enjoying their day, and they're sitting there on the bench, and every time they sit on it, it rocks back and hits the camera legs. So one guy said, "I'll move the legs away from the bench."
Don't worry, Tony. They'll be horizontal soon.
Oh, yeah. I reckon they will. So Benny McCall, down on his forehand. Stephen Della, president of the region in the skybox for YouTube Live Sports.
Yeah, just
Steve,
fading.
the Doc is one of the best administrators you could ever have in your team. There you go, the Doc. And why are you the Doc?
Because I'm a doctor.
You are a doctor, are you?
I am a doctor. I'm a cancer specialist.
Are you?
I am.
Wow.
They call me a medical oncologist, so I deal with sort of chemotherapy, hormone treatments, antibodies, immune therapy, so that's my day job.
Wow.
And I'm sort of the director of cancer services for South West Sydney, which is...
That's a big job.
6 hospitals, yep.
And you're running the bowls. You're a busy man.
In my spare time, I... president of the bowling association.
Or your spare time, you're a doctor, and in your full-time job, running the bowls.
Yes.
So Ben McCall on his forehand, probably just going to sail past.
Oh, it should
be close.
Should be close because he was looking at Thorny's bowl and
I did see him. Yeah, he got the finger measure out.
So he's beaten Thorny's bowl, so he shouldn't be more than 1 down. But
I'll have a look. Stretching the tape, so to speak. So it is 1 to the boys from the Icebergs.
Icebergs get that one.
14-8 after 13.
Okay, just a few updates around the grounds. John Bugden leading Gary Adnam 10-5 on 10. Helen DeSantis leading Lisa Cook 17-5. That's Glenbrook over Springwood. And
so Springwood's Helen DeSantis is Springwood.
Is she?
Yeah, because they beat the girl. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I've got them wrong. So on the left is Glenbrook. So Glenbrook's leading 17-5.
Glenbrook's in front 17-5.
Yeah, apologies.
That's all right.
In the lady seniors, Carol Bailey from Hazelbrook is leading Gail Fraser from Bowral 7-6 on 8. And it's 7-all in the All Camden affair. Donaldson versus Hudson and the Presidents on 10 ends. So we're certainly going to have one winner from Camden.
There you go, viewers. There's your updates from the doctor. Is that a laugh? I think Harley McDonald's cracking jokes.
That's Rachel.
So it is 1 to the Icebergs. That was pretty funny. Don't be sorry, it's all good. The whole world heard you. Second bowl comes down from Nick Hancock. That's now 2. Dean Aikens played his second one. Looking to make amends after the first one was a bit heavy. And went into the ditch. Okay, so he's called Thorny just to draw close.
Yeah, no, sorry. Glenbrook is leading 17-5. I got their skippers wrong, so apologies. Lisa Cook from Glenbrook is leading Heather DeSantis from Springwood 17-5.
17-5. There you go, Jared. Just updating that for you. He had the clubs right, just the skipper's name's wrong.
Yep.
So still 2 to the Icebergs. 14-8. After 13. Morgan Drake, forehand. Just looking to add to the count. Any score here will be pretty good for the Icebergs. Stays on, which is may have an advantage later on. There's Michael Thorne.
Yeah, just adds a metre on his last. You've got that line pretty well sorted out.
He lets it go. on his backhand. They're happy with it. He'll get second shot out of it, I believe. Close to it anyway. So it's 1 in a measure for the second for the Icebergs at the moment. How many rinks does the bottom one have on it, Stephen? 4.
4. They can play 5, but they played 4 this morning. But yeah, they can squeeze in 5.
So we've got the 2 blue bowls of Nick Hancock that are first and second or third, but definitely 1. And Henry Bilderman, the captain, on his backhand. Looking to just get round, tuck it around the corner, a little nudge, missed it completely. Probably a good thing because he was a bit heavy.
Yeah, slice would have been better, but Ben's still got an open draw there.
He does.
Although he might, if he's really confident that he has got second shot, he might actually go hard. He's only got 1 of the 3 bowls at the back, but Ben does play an aggressive game, so
he does.
Maybe he'll just put some pressure on Henry if he pips it out, but no, he's going for a cold draw first.
So on his backhand, does Ben McCall play? Hey, you heard Michael Thorne, he said he likes the track. Maybe just a tad fast. Green is got some pace about it.
Yeah, so he's got 2 out of the 5 at the back, so may well just go hard.
Henry Bilderman. I love the name, Henry Bilderman.
Should have an Esquire after it.
Should. Just Michael's in our way there. Don't know if Henry gets inside the Michael Thorne bowl. I don't think he has. Just sat just short of it.
Yeah, so Thorney, I think, is looking to see, is there a solid second shot?
Yes. Otherwise, Benny McCall can attack that shot bowl. Having a look now. A little bit of a sticky beak.
Yep.
He favours their bowl for second shot. There we go.
So that might be just a licence to run.
Does he play weight up on the forehand for the shot bowl? So let's have a look and see what he does. The captain, Ben McCall.
He's setting up for just a dead draw.
He is. So he's playing the backhand.
Getting conservative in his old age is Uncle Ben.
It is. Is he going to reach? Is he going to reach? I don't think he is.
No.
So they're measuring for second. It's definitely 1 to the Icebergs. They're not letting them get away. After they did jump out to an 8-0 lead, they've actually outscored them 8-6. Maybe 9 or 10-6 after these.
That's looking pretty tight.
It is. Tanya might get a gig here.
Yep, the old double check. And Tanya...
Yeah, she did get the gig. Tanya's been called on to do some work. He does plenty. Yeah, she's been telling us about her big trip off to Europe.
She hasn't told me that.
Pretty sure she's going tomorrow or the next day or something.
Okay. Well, we know that our chairman of matches at Taronga Zoo last night.
Okay.
Gary Trevathan. That's why he's not here today. He's
Is he having his 60th?
He's having number 60.
Yep. He sent us a comment, said he would be there, but he was enjoying his 60th birthday.
Yeah. So he did a roar and snore at the Taronga Park Zoo last night. So sit there and enjoy the animals making noises at night.
I've heard my brother and sister-in-law went down and did it in Canberra. They said it was an amazing experience.
Well, the Canberra one's got ones where you can, your hotel room has got like...
that's glass.
Glass, and the lions can come up to you.
That's what they had. Yeah, they did that one.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Yeah, it's not cheap, but
no,
it was pretty good though. They said it was amazing.
Still cheaper than a safari.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah.
Go to Canberra rather than going to Tanzania.
Give that a miss. I've got people I know, friends I used to work with are over there at the moment. They're just did it a couple of days ago.
South Africa.
They're in South Africa,
yeah. All right. So
we're measuring for the second shot. We know it's one to the icebergs already. We've got Tanya down there checking it all out.
Pretty
Looks
solid
like it's
hit.
2. So it's 14-10 now.
Not much movement on the other scoreboards. I can't give you any more update than I've given you before. Camden leading the senior men's 10-5. Glenbrook leading the open women's 17-5. Barrel now leading the open ladies. 8-all now, sorry, 8-all. And still 7-all in the President Reserves.
These guys like playing long, don't they? We've got our work cut out with the cameras. They're all going long all the time.
Yeah, it's either minimum length or T to T, isn't it? That's the keep away from the social length.
It is.
Don't want to play 3/4 all day. Start here from Nick.
Yeah, he's playing very well. Good shot there by Nick Hancock. Playing very well.
And Dino's just walked past us, so he's about
Kerry
to
Hemsley.
put his 2 beers down and play 2 bowls.
Uncle Redmond watching Ben McCall. How about that? Redmond Stewart. Redmond Stewart. Is that Greg Stewart? Or is it Redmond Stewart?
Are you asking me, Tony?
No, I'm asking him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have no answer to that one.
Well, Benny and I used to play bowls against each other up in the Northern Rivers.
Right.
About 20 years ago. Or actually, it wouldn't be that long. 18 years ago. And we were talking about a guy up there, Greg Stewart, yesterday. Said to say hello. But hello to you, Greg, if that is you under a different name. If it's not, hello, Redmond. So it is 1 to the icebergs at the moment, and Nick is not happy with his second. Kerry Hemsley, Dean Aitken's first bowl went in the can. He sends his second one down now on the backhand. His first one did go in the ditch. This one looks a lot better though. Still might be a tad strong. He'll run through a little bit. So it is 1 to the icebergs. Which brings our mate Morgan Drake onto the mat. He's got the orange SRVs. Lets his go. How are you, Greggy? Benny did tell me he's there to say hi, so I hope you're going well, mate. On the forehand, good shot. That's 2 to the icebergs.
Yeah, good early pressure here from Hazelbrook.
It's just the red man with the hair gave it away, mate. That's what, Greggy, that's what gave it away. The cryptic first name. So 2 to the icebergs, as you heard the president, Stephen Della, say. On the backhand here by Michael Thorne, who's played very well. Gets a skunk off that. Rolls onto the shot bowl. Well, second shot bowl is only 1 down now. Well done. Great viewing numbers for your final. Nepean Highlanders region.
So Henry's not at the head, but so Ben kindly told Morgan that he was holding 1.
Very nice of him.
Very nice.
Very good sportsmanship, as you did say. So down it comes on the forehand. Probably just going to be a bit narrow. A tad short as well. So Michael Thorne. I loved it yesterday too. Stephen was commentating and we're talking about the bush rangers, and all of a sudden the guy rode a horse across the back of the green.
I heard that. I heard that story when you were starting the afternoon game. I watched some of that live stream last night.
It was funny.
Yeah. And the guys we were playing this morning for Penrith, Tony, the opposing lead, hat blew off and he went out in the onto the road and you could see the hoof prints.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he's verified it. You weren't hallucinating there.
No, not at all.
There was a horse.
And mate, he was fully fledged cowboy, this guy. He was... Yeah, well, it was funny. It was just ironic how we were talking about bush rangers and all of a sudden up he came. So It is 1 to the Icebergs. Greggy Stewart was going good until he got beaten in this morning's semi-final of this same event up in the former Zone 1, Northern Rivers. Does Ian Locke still play bowls, mate? Is he still around? He was a guy that had a lot of ability. We were talking on the stream this morning about people who flew under the radar. Bowlers that have never really, reached the dizzy heights of playing for their country or state, or may done on 1 or 2 occasions, but flew under the radar. And there's another one, Ian Locke from Zone 1. He certainly was a guy that could play. So Ben McCall on his backhand finds himself 1 down with the orange bowl that belongs to Morgan Drake. Just going to miss it. Great try.
Yeah, good positive weight there from Ben.
Brings our mate Henry Bilderman onto the mat. He plays his forehand. Down on the haunches are the Icebergs. Has he got the weight to reach? He doesn't look too bad at the moment. Sits the bowl here. That is a great shot. He's probably 2. That's definitely 2, maybe
Certainly
3.
2. Yep. Excellent shot there.
Well played. So thanks, Greg. He made a return, but he's not playing regularly. Ian Locke, if you're out there, if you're listening, I know he wasn't much of a... And the other thing about Ian Locke too, and what a guy could play a guitar and sing. He was magnificent. So back to the game. Benny McCall probably finds himself 2 and a measure down. Michael Thorne's interested. Down on his haunches. On its way. Can draw this shot. Cold and
Great
has.
shot.
Great bowl. Great bowl. Ben McCall. Boom shakalaka. The dancing frog has reappeared. Great bowl by the captain from the Bargo Bushrangers.
Really important from a timing perspective. If that was 3 and it goes to 13-14, the momentum just goes with Hazelbrook. But now he gets out to that 5-shot lead. He's got that nice little buffer.
Yep, that was a great bowl. So it takes 15-10 on 15. Yeah, you are right, Greggy. He was awesome. I actually went and seen him play a few times, and he was brilliant. Really, really good. Great singer, great musician.
So we're past the halfway point. 10 ends to go, and they've had a little bit of a confab. The 3 of them got together after that shot. And they're back to the shorter ends from Dean to Ben.
Back to the shorter ends. Back towards the clubhouse. You taught him everything. Rock star. Okay. And Kerry Hemsley, Dean Aitken, the Tiger gets us underway. N16 of your final. Going along at a cracking pace. They're 5 and 6 ends in front of some of these games.
Yeah, the lady seniors have played 10 ends.
Yeah,
these guys have played 15. So yeah, they are moving fast.
They certainly are.
It's a C-shot, play shot.
Oh, Benny, that is. Oh, thanks, Greg. I thought you were talking about Lockie with the with being a musician. Yeah, Benny McCall certainly doesn't play too bad. Good shot here. Good reply. Well done. Possibly 1 to the Icebergs. So down comes Nick Hancock again. Not Nick Hancock, the Tiger. Kerry Hemsley. Weight's good, but just undercut it. He's not happy with it either. He's walking over to the side. This is Nick Hancock.
So forced him to change his hand, even though he just drew it on his backhand, but he's just trying not to push that front bowl of Dean's up, and he's found the pathway through there.
Yep. And pretty good home too, Stephen.
Very good catching spot.
So Michael Thorne on the mat. Probably been the player of the game so far. Playing very, very well. As he did yesterday too.
Yeah, and Michael and Harley won the pairs here not so long ago.
The regional pairs?
Regional pairs. So Thorne is looking to have a second representation at the state championships next year.
Well, he's going a lot about it. So far, so good.
Yep. So they are the defending champions for the region. So they're trying to go back to back. They've certainly got the experience of winning here.
Backhand. Morgan Drake. Close here. Just going to duck under. It's up and down for shot. Not quite sure. I'm just scanning and have a look.
Probably would favour the blue of Nick's, because they got past that orange.
Yeah, looks like it there too.
And Thorney is playing the backhand, so he's just trying to pop that orange through on the running surface.
He's twisting now. Great effort.
And a really good spot there. So they didn't have one behind, so he had to make sure he covered any trail.
Yep.
Particularly with Morgan playing through that with that first one, so playing a little bit of percentage.
So on the backhand, Morgan Drake. Yeah, you're exactly right. 100% Stephen. On the backhand, down he comes now. Just going to go under. Probably drop a bit short too. You'd be disappointed with that one. Have a look at the head here from the side camera. We do believe it's the blue bowl of Nick Hancock that's shot. But the old finger measurement's coming out again. Captain's having a look.
So both hands are available to Ben. He can play a couple of feet of weight.
Yeah, he can sit the blue for 2. He can punch the orange for 1 on his backhand, and on the forehand. Can have a look here.
He's got 2 on his forehand. He's got Dino and Mick. So
yeah, has what? Yeah.
And I think Thorney's looking at trying to arrive on the backhand.
Yep, he is going to play that backhand shot. So he lets it go. Ben McCall from the Bushrangers. Looks like it's not far away. He might just... Oh, give it every chance.
Probably drops a shot there. I think that orange bowl's come through, so might be 2 now.
Greggy Stewart, if you're still on there, what about that bloke that used to play for East Lismore up there? He owned the bowl shop. Is it Ray Jones? Is that the bloke? Is he still around? Does he still play bowl? I'm just reminiscing here, Stephen.
That's all right.
I love it. So this Bilderman comes down on his forehand. Wants to just be under that. Oh, he's close.
Another counter, I'm pretty sure. So Ben's 3 down.
Is he 3 down or?
Yep. Thorney saying 3 down. That front blue counted. So he made a big conversion last end. He's trying to go back to back with another big conversion. 3 down, 1 up is what he's hoping for.
Let's see what he plays.
He wants anything but the gap.
Anything but the gap is correct. Down he comes on his backhand. Can't quite see it because he's in our way. But they're interested. They're interested. We'll flip over here. He's just got the punch, unlucky.
Yeah.
Couldn't quite see it because the players were standing in the way. He moved to Western Australia. Wow, Ray Jones. Okay. All right, so it's interesting. He has one bowl to play, does the Bilderman from the Icebergs. Oh, they're all milling around having a look. All 3 of them. Trying to figure out who's got the shot.
I think they're happy with the shot. Is this what's a safer hand to play and not knock one of Bargo's
yes, you
up?
are correct, sorry. They've got more than one, or maybe have 1.
Yeah, they just don't...
Might be 2.
Yeah, how can they add another one without making a mess? Probably the forehands are safer.
I think so.
He's got the blue, and he can also back cut the jack if he comes up on his forehand.
If he's inside the blue, he's going to get a result. If he touches the Michael Thornbow, the blue one's on its running surface if it gets onto the Michael Thornbow. And then what does he do? Plays the backhand.
Yep.
And doesn't play it with any purpose either, I don't think, Stephen.
No, I think... well, at least he got the bias right.
Yeah.
That's probably the... But...
so it's 3.
3 it is.
Wow. 15-13. I didn't see that happening.
I thought he played a pretty good weighted bowl with his first.
Yeah.
I thought he could have confidently just drawn it. If he played with draw weight, he wasn't going to give it away.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Anyway.
Agree with you there.
They're the ones playing in the pressure cooker, not us.
That's why we're sitting behind the TV. All the best bowls are played behind an inch of glass.
That's right. Okay, so got some updates In the Ladies Open final, we have Glenbrook leading Springwood 18-7. In the men seniors, we've got Camden leading Penrith 12-7 on 14 ends. In the ladies seniors, we've got Bowral leading Hazelbrook 13-8. And the all Camden affair, it's 9-all on 13 ends between Paul Donaldson and Gary Hudson.
Great starter by Nick Hancock. Thanks for the update, Stephen. All your viewers. Slipped Kevin Hunt. That could mean numerous things, but...
I think he was meaning Henry's last bowl.
Yeah, that's right. Dean Aitken, will he set the shot bowl? Tell you what, Nick Hancock's leading very well, Stephen.
Very solid, yes. Dean's a excellent lead. He's one of our regional leads, so Nick's doing really well against him today.
Certainly is. So he's down with his second one. Doesn't look too bad again. Little touch
Tucks
of it.
in,
That's a great
excellent
bowl.
shot.
2 rippers. 2 shots to the icebergs.
So that's a dung 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 for Vanilla Ice.
Dum 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 doodle dum dum bum 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 boodle dum bum. You happy with that?
Yep. Stop, collaborate, and listen.
You even know the words.
I know the words.
The doctor knows the words to Ice Ice Baby. I'm impressed.
And many years ago, I used to actually do the dance moves.
Have you got the American flag jacket?
No, I
You don't
don't.
have that? Okay.
But I'm child of the 80s. So
So am I, matey. So am
I know Vanilla Ice.
If I could have a time machine, I'd be back there tomorrow. I'd be back. The best times of our lives. I do tell me McCall, I said lift his game. I'll do that for you, Greggy. I've actually got quite a proud owner of a man cave downstairs at my house, mate. I've got 2 double lock-up garages. I've been collecting toys since I was 16 years of age.
Yep.
And a lot of them I've never even opened. I've got $6 Million Man, I've got Star Wars figures, Batman, Super Friends, all that sort of stuff.
Yep.
Donkey Kong Machine.
All right.
Yep. I'm an 80s boy. I love it. I'm a retro nerd. I've never grown up. I've got Peter Pan syndrome.
Yep, that's all right.
Camden will win the reserves on an extra end. There you go.
They could have stayed at home.
Oh, what a
Mick
shot.
Thorne.
Michael Thorne.
Mick Thorne.
Gives it the air pump as well. How good am I? Just look at me. Great shot. Well played.
Outstanding shots.
Yeah, playing very well too. Playing very, very well. So, on the backhand, Morgan Drake wants to play something similar. That made us stop the rot, that last bowl from Michael Thorne. But,
Shout out to Heidi Finity, watching from Manchester.
Heidi, hi Doc, watching on from Manchester. Some great bowls. Go Camden. So you got a fan there, Stephen?
Yeah. Heidi's. I was a manager of the ladies' side last year, and so Heidi was one of our players. So
Wow. And is Heidi English, or she just over there on holidays?
they're on holidays.
Okay.
Yep.
How do you get time to be a doctor with all this other stuff you're doing with bowls?
I do the rosters.
That's a bonus. So on the forehand, Michael Thorne holding 1 after playing a dipsy doodle with his last one.
Yeah, so I'm actually on call next week.
Are you on call? So no bowls?
No bowls next weekend. Yeah,
Okay.
So I had to get the timing right. I hate being on call and playing bowls. It's just terrible.
I can understand that wouldn't be easy.
Yeah, so next weekend's a free weekend for me.
My free weekends are working for YouTube Live Sports. And I've got to
Oh,
do my day job.
Okay, Gary Trevathan, our chairman of match, he's got a Hulk Hogan doll.
You've got a Hulk Hogan doll?
Do you want to swap with him?
No. Mate, I'm a Honky Tonk Man fan and a Doink the Clown fan.
I'm a Macho Man Randy Savage fan.
Macho Man Randy Savage?
Yes.
I was never really much into the wrestling,
Ooh,
but
yeah.
I do know a bit about it. But I was more of a $6 Million Man and all that sort of stuff, and definitely Star Wars. And I'm a DC man, not a Marvel guy. Anyway, down on the backhand comes Henry Bilderman. Weight was okay, probably just a bit wide.
It's a really tough shot to get that jack out. It's going to be jammed up against it.
Yeah, you are right.
And that orange of Dino's really takes a forehand out of the question for
It
Henry.
certainly does. So Henry's got to play under on the backhand tight to get the outside edge of the Michael Thorne bowl and hopefully move it clean.
Yeah, and then stay for two.
Yep. Difficult shot. Anyway, Ben McCall.
Trying to get the up and over onto Dino's. Certainly has weight for that shot.
Yep, just a bit narrow. But not a bad spot too, because if he comes down, Henry comes down on the backhand and gets a piece of that kitty, it might go out to the Ben McCall bowl.
Yeah, it's a bit hard to see who's got that bowl near the ditch.
Yeah.
Because that's where the jack might sort of spring down to.
There it is there. Henry lets it go. It's on its way. He's probably a bit narrow. I think his weight was okay.
Yeah, he is trying to get that up and over onto the orange.
Yeah, he was playing something similar.
And good weight for the first one. Just trying to correct his grasp, going for a little trot. And,
he looks interested.
Thorne is keen.
Looks interested, and he's got him.
Great shot, Ben McCall. Yep, easy too. That's a big bowl.
Well, there you go, Greg Stewart. That answers your question. He lifted his game. There's a message here for you, Stephen. Well, Doc, they call you, so I'm going to start calling you Doc. It says, Doc, it's
Trevethan, not Trevathan.
Trevethan, not Trevathan. That's from the man himself.
It's a bad audio here, Phil.
Yeah, there's something wrong with the mics.
Yeah.
Boydie, can you fix these mics? We don't want to question the doctor. So that was to the Bandits. Not the Bandits, the Bush Rangers.
I'll start calling him Gary T. That makes it easier.
Gary T.
GT.
17 ends gone in your final.
Quick update. Ladies Open, Glenbrook 18 leading Springwood 10. Men's Seniors, Camden 13 leading Penrith 7. Ladies Seniors, Bowral 13, Hazelbrook 8. And 9 all in the All Camden affair in the reserves. So
down comes Nick Hancock on his backhand. Playing a decent game. Sits inside the Dean Aiken bowl. So 8 ends to go for the difference. Anyone's game. So it's 5 the difference. It's 18-13. 18 in that update. Yep, that last. We didn't update it. There we go. 18-13, 5 the diff. Good shot by Kerry Hemsley. And that one's down on its way too. Nick Hancock. Close to shot, probably is. Hard to tell from here. On the screen, the orange one looks like it is shot, but it's not 100% sure. Michael Thorne. On his forehand. Sorry, his backhand rather. Played it pretty well. Back to the line, runs through by about a yard. Pretty sure that these won't be the shots at the end. These guys are likely to draw inside this. I think you're right. Morgan Drake. This one, if he's got the weight, don't think he's going to run it out though. No, he's not. Yep. I've got 6 more bowls to not make me be a liar. Pretty sure one of these 6 bowls will beat the orange or the blue. Well, let's see Michael Thorne. The way he's been playing, he's bound to draw a shot. And we can back him in, I reckon. Early clap from Ben McCall. He's close. And there how about that? Great shot.
Can you predict the lotto numbers, Tony?
No, because I
No?
didn't win it last night, so no idea.
You predicted that shot?
I predicted that shot. About the only thing I've predicted. I was predicting my Bulldogs would beat Melbourne on Friday night. That didn't happen either. Really made me cry driving all the way up down here listening to that.
Morgan
Great
Drake.
shot, well played. And he's turned that into possibly 2.
Yep, I think it's to that blue bowl at 5 o'clock. Here comes another Canberra Express.
There goes another train past.
Canberra Express comes through.
All we need now is a horse. We need a horse.
We need a horse.
Where's our old mate with a horse?
Yep. What we don't need is an armed robbery like the good old days of the Bush Rangers.
We don't want that.
we'll take the horse.
Just a horse or 2. Forehand, Benny McCall. Oh dear, that's funny. They're interested, the boys. They're interested.
There's some noise here. There's some
Played
noise.
it well. Played it
Ben
well.
McCall.
Oh, has he fallen out?
He fell out, but
I
that's
think he
okay.
did.
Still, he's 1 down. That's better than 2
2.
down. Yeah, so Ben Hall was the famous Bush Rangers in this
around
region.
this area.
Yep.
Yeah. Ben Hall. You kids doing your history back in the day in the 80s, we certainly learned about all that stuff. Then they'd send us to old Sydney town.
Yes. Well, Ben has to do nothing different.
No, just play the same shot.
If he gets that same run, bad luck. But he'll actually sit on his, so...
He's down around again. Michael Thorne's interested again. See if we can see it coming from this angle here. On its way in.
Oh,
Look
wow.
at that. That is sensational.
Wow.
Take a bow. The captain. Boom shaka laka.
Boy, have we been privileged to see some unbelievable quality bowls today.
We certainly have.
Henry having a run.
Oh, and
Misses
weight
it
was
on the high
good, so
side.
that's 2.
So Ben McCall draws second shot, trails it for 2. 2 down to 2 up. That's what skippers of the highest quality do.
They certainly do, mate. And he's playing good now. Greggy Stewart, since I told him you said to lift his game, he's been on fire. Boom, baby. Boom. Yeah, playing great game. It's funny, Dean Aitken started off like a house on fire and he has just dropped off a bit, and Nick Hancock has had his measure and probably got on top of him. But the middleman, Michael Thorne, and the skipper Ben McCall have lifted a cog and are playing out of their skin.
And that's the thing about 2-bowl triples. It's such a cutthroat game that you might be able to carry one player who's struggling, but if 2 of them are gone, it's hard to retrieve that. So.
And then he's just dropped it a bit short again. He'll be trying to get some rhythm back in his match, is Kerry Hemsley. And Dean Aitken, the Tiger. Nick Hancock having a good game in the losing side at the moment. This one's not too bad either. Pretty good starter by Nick. He's not going to die wondering. Good bowl.
Yeah, no, he's doing his part. He's playing excellent lead bowls and putting pressure on, and Mick Thorne and Ben McCall are just playing some outrageous shots to take them off him. Another one from Dean that he won't be happy with.
No, he won't be happy with those 2. He might get a skunk onto it though. He's not quite got the weight to get that result, so it still is 1 to the Icebergs. People who don't know who the Icebergs are, we have Give Hazelbrook. That is their new nickname, logo. Nepean Highlanders is in great hands. Some exceptional bowls. How good is that? Heidi, it was brilliant. And he's hit that one up, but it hasn't changed the result. It's still 1 to the Icebergs from Hazelbrook.
So early morning in Manchester in the UK from Heidi. So
now we'll just flick cameras, viewers, so you can see what we get to look at. Here goes the train. Look at that. There she is in full view. Oh, they're going to call you in, Doc. Michael Thorne, been unlucky with that one. Weight was good.
yeah, we just had an injury update there. Nick Hancock came down, said Benny McCall's torn a hamstring running after that bowl.
It's funny you say that because he was just up there stretching about 2 seconds ago. Now he's on his toes.
Yeah,
I think it's all in his calf muscles. They're massive.
they are big. Oh.
So it is 1 to the Icebergs. Indication by the skipper.
Yeah,
So Morgan Drake on his forehand.
So we're now on this sort of 7 up with 7 to go. So as the ends tick away, Bargo's just got to win 2 or 3 to
sew it up pretty much.
Yeah, and then force them to chase multiples. It's always hard when that starts to happen in this, cutthroat game.
You are right. Watching from... Oh, Grace from Botswana. Welcome, Grace from Botswana. Welcome aboard to YouTube Live Sports. I'm a big of a fan of bowls in Botswana. I've had the pleasure of coaching teams that have played against Botswana.
So we're in 3 continents at the moment.
We are.
We're in Europe, Africa and Australia.
Oh, you're probably in a lot more. They're just not typing. I assure you. Have a look at this. Has he got it? Oh!
Just gets the outside of it.
Great try. So it is 1 of the Icebergs. So welcome, Grace. I hope you're enjoying the bowls on YouTube Live Sports. Love to be able to bring more bowls to Botswana for YouTube Live Sports. Love to stream some of your stuff if I could get over there. That'd be nice. Down comes Morgan Drake. Around that. Doesn't want to be too heavy. 1 in, 1 out. No, maybe possibly 2.
Yeah, I like it for 2. I like that back bowl.
See if we can have a look at it from this angle.
So just an update. Open ladies. Glenbrook holding onto that lead. 18-10 over Springwood. Men's seniors. Camden 13 leading Penrith 9. The ladies seniors is obscured at the moment, but Barrel were a couple of shots ahead. Benny McCall having a big run.
Playing an attacking shot, didn't want the front one, but he was on target apart from that. If he had been a bowl wider, we would have got the orange and the blue out of the head clean. Nevertheless, it was a fair effort. And Henry Bilderman, cool name. There's some cool names in bowls. Well, viewers, what about the cool names in bowls? I can tell you one. A bloke I played bowls against up in a tournament in Raymond Terrace. Rawdon Sherman. What a cool name that is. Rawdon Sherman. I reckon Henry Bilderman's a pretty cool name too.
Ben going hard again. Gets his own
Scattered
out.
them all, but he's still 1 down, I think.
Yeah, he got 1 bowl out. I think that 10 o'clock bowl of Dean Aitken.
Be second shot,
Gets his
wouldn't it?
second shot.
So it's just the backhand draw from Henry Bilderman for the Icebergs, who are holding 1. Really needs to make this count to get within 5 with 6 ends to go. He's trying hard. Don't know if he's got back. Now there's 1 out. They're measuring for second. It is good bowls, Grace, isn't it? They're playing great. So what was it? Didn't hear that. 1. Thank you. Okay, that's a good name. Skinny Hog. Where's Skinny Hog from?
Skinny Hog's from Malaysia. She's one of those 8 bowlers that made the semi-final.
Okay.
Changed the name by deed poll to Skinny Hog.
Really?
Yeah, that's what Tanya was saying.
Skinny Hog.
Skinny Hog. she played second today. They were defeated by the Barrel team in the semi-final.
Oh, she was in that side, right?
Yep,
Okay,
in
yeah.
that side, yep.
Skinny Hog. Yeah, heard some good ones. Not a bad starter again by Nick Hancock. A little bit short. But we're going almost ditch to ditch. Massive numbers watching this game. I can understand why it's been really, really good. The Icebergs are down 20 to 14 and not playing bad, but the opposition playing great bowls.
So Nick needs to find another metre to get past his, which he's done.
Great bowls.
And that's an excellent
Well
shot.
done.
Beautiful bowl, Nick Hancock.
Hanging in there. Well played, Nick Hancock.
So Dean's got to drop a metre. Needs to get a good second shot. Doesn't want to be chasing it. He's missed his line.
He has.
But it's stayed up, so Bargo do have 2 on the ditch if ever they wish to get aggressive, but I think they've got to get something in there first.
I think you might be right with that one.
6 up with 6 to play is still losable.
Absolutely. We've seen it in the ladies' semi-final. Very fortunate, but they won the game. It happens. Michael Thorne.
Probably has more chance on his forehand.
I think that's what he's playing as well. Yep. Little ring on the inside, we can tell there. Playing well. Down it comes.
So needs a big bowl here. Needs to get a good second shot.
He stuck it out wide, but there is a bit of late finish. The green's running well. Might be starting to die a tad now.
Yeah, that old 3 o'clock slows down at 3 o'clock, particularly we're still in the latter part of winter.
Thank God winter's nearly over. I don't know about you guys, but Port Stephens, I've never seen that much rain in my life in the last couple of months.
Yeah, so it's said to be the wettest August in Sydney.
In history, isn't it?
In history, yeah.
Yeah.
We've still got 8 days to go.
Great. Well, there's our head viewers there.
So a metre for Mick Thorne. He's got to find that channel under his. That'll get to the jack.
So Michael Thorne on his forehand. Just looking for 6 feet on his last one. Gives it a chance.
Ben McCall is
Ben's
interested.
happy. Ben's happy. He has played some brilliant conversions.
And he played an absolute screamer.
Great shot. Boom shakalaka again. The frog does the dance. The calf muscles of Ben McCall would be pulsating with excitement after that shot by his second, Michael Thorne. Great bowl.
So we need some theme music for Bargo. We've got Ice Ice Baby for the Icebergs. We just need something for the Bushrangers.
Bargo, what can we think? We can't have Key Largo by Birdie, whatever his name was. No, that's no good.
I'll ask Harley McDonald what the theme song is.
Okay. So Henry Bilderman on his backhand. Got it all to do. Finds himself 1 down after the absolute screamer by Michael Thorne. Trying hard here.
Pretty good reply.
Trying hard is the Bilderman. Just drops short. But now if Ben doesn't fatten that target or Ben doesn't change the head, Henry Bilderman can play an attacking shot to that bowl. We have a look and see what's behind it just on this camera.
So there's 2 orange bowls that belong to Bargo, so there's nothing behind.
So he's not going to play that attacking shot at all.
No.
Well,
Ben McCall could.
Ben McCall could, yes.
He's got last bowl.
So down he comes, and maybe he's trying to play that just to get inside it. Well, he was. You heard Michael Thorne said great effort. So his intention was to be under the orange bowl, the short bowl, and to sit that bowl through.
Yep. If the blue goes through, the back 2, or at least one of the 2 oranges
they'll count,
is in.
yeah.
Is in. So
And it'll almost be game, set, and match. So just under. His weight was good, Henry Bilderman.
and he gets probably 3rd shot. We know a bit hard, but Ben's going to still play that aggressive shot, I think.
You are right, Heidi. Thorny is the MVP, bloody legend. I was going to say he's been a standout, but Ben McCall has played sensational as well. So that takes it to...
Still one to come?
Still one to come,
Yep.
Ben McCall.
Ben's got last bowl.
He was just looking at the scorecard, what he was going to do, what he was going to play it. They were looking at the card, Was he going to take a risk or?
Well, maybe now that Henry's last bowl might be third shot, then all he's got really is a dead draw.
Yeah.
Because if he can push the blue through and stay. He's staying on this forehand, so he's trying to play a conversion.
He is, and he's sent it wider too. He's sent it wider. Oh, right idea.
He tried it.
One.
He tried it. He holds one.
He did. 21-14 after 20 on your Bargo Sports Club scoreboard.
And around the grounds in the Ladies Open, it's still Glenbrook 18 leading Springwood 10. That's on 14 ends. Men's seniors, Camden 15 leading Penrith 9 on 7 ends. So they're 6 up with 8 to play. Ladies seniors, Bowral 15 leading Hazelbrook 13 on 16. And I'll tell you the reserves once people get out of the way of the scoreboard. But it was 13-12 to Paul Donaldson a couple of ends ago.
Okay, so there you have all your updates. Thunderstruck from ACDC, how about that? Barbaram.
Bargo Barbaram from the Beach Boys.
Trying to think something that rhymes with Bargo.
Well, Key Largo's the closest.
Key Largo is the closest. Wild Colonial Boy from Dr. Hook. I'll give that one a miss. Come on, Gazza. Yeah.
I'll send Harley a text now.
Okay, so the doc's onto the job. He's got to find out if we get a theme song for Bargo. On fire, old mate. Pretty good bowl here. Dean Aitken. Been a little bit off in the last couple of ends, but just drew that one, which is good. Kerry Hemsley. Might get a punch out of his own here, does Nick Hancock. Sails pass, one down. Here's the man. The BOG, the best on ground. This man in your picture, Michael Thorne. Having a rip starter of a match he is.
I've just sent Harley a message. We'll see if we can get an answer.
What a bowl. He's drawn it again. Playing great, Michael Thorne.
No. No, it's a no.
They don't have one. H, we're going to get one for you, mate. We're working on it.
Boom shakalaka is what he wants.
Boom shakalaka, Mr. Bombastic. What about something like that?
Mr. Bombastic.
Mr. Bombastic. Not a bad reply here from Morgan Drake. Good shot. Woohoo, go Camden, thanks Doc.
It's another job for Harley to do in his role as bowls coordinator, is to get a theme song for Bargo.
In all seriousness, another guy I've known since he was a young fellow when he was on the Central Coast is H.
Yep.
Harley McDonald, and has certainly done very well for himself in the game. He's held in high regard by his peers in all seriousness, plays very, very good bowls. And Club Bargo Sports is in good hands with him running the sport, that there's no doubt.
Yeah, really pleased to have him on board and join our region. It's been a real building here at Bargo. They've Ben McCall, as the general manager, has done a lot of great work building this club up and growing the member base up to 90 now, from about mid-30s a couple of years ago.
Bowls-wise?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How good's that?
Just attracting good players from all over the place.
Look, good players attract good players. I've been in the bowls administration game, as I said, in 2 other countries and out here, and good players attract good players. That's why I had to get good players to play at the clubs I was at, because I wasn't the good player.
That's why I'm the president.
And unfortunately,
it's a shame.
He's got one down. It was a good bowl. But no, you're quite right, mate. You're quite right. Harley, quality player, quality bloke. Yeah, you're right, Greg. He certainly is. He certainly is, Harley McDonald.
change in some of the other scores. We'll give it to you when this end finishes.
Benny McCall is human after all. He's just dropped that one down. Is that orange bowl still shot, do you think?
Yeah, I think it still is Morgan's, so I think Hazelbrook's still holding one.
What about, there you go, someone said Rock and Roll Outlaw by Rose Tattoo. I'm thinking Wanted Dead or Alive by Bon Jovi. I'm a cowboy on a steel horse I ride.
Ah, yeah, that would fit.
I'm wanted, dead or alive. How about that? I'm not going to sing it for you. I play Guitar Hero not to get the highest score. I play for the fantasy we're in the Rockstar. Backhand, Ben McCall. Now, how's he looking?
Good morning, Stephen. Don't forget me.
Just goes past the blue. So it is one. They've indicated it's one. Oh no, he's coming up to have a look.
Yep.
He is. So he's calling up Henry Bilderman to have a look at the head here. There may be a shot on. I can see the shot he's talking about on his backhand to plant onto the orange to punch the Michael Thorne bowl out of the head. Can certainly bring a few bowls into the count there, Stephen.
Yep, there is a plant there, and they're looking at which is the easiest way to get to it.
Yes. Well, firstly, we need to discuss, which hands, like you said, the easiest way. The forehand.
Yep.
Two bowls in your way. The backhand, you can get off the blue and get the result onto the orange, like you can see Henry pointing at now. I probably think the backhand is his best option. They're saying play the forehand.
No, the backhand is swinging more.
Yes, it is. There's no doubt about it. I think the backhand is the best option.
Yeah, so
he can use the wide bowl.
Yep. He can get it off the blue onto orange.
Yep, I certainly think that's the best way. I don't think he can get a maximum score by playing the forehand onto the Michael Thorne bowl.
No.
I think it's got to be the backhand.
Yeah, because they're probably touching, and so the amount of weight to push it all the way through the head is a lot more than swing weight on the backhand. So I think
it's like those little ball things you had. You have those on your office desk? Bang.
Yeah, the
bang.
perpetual motion balls.
You'd have one of those. You'd have some of them, wouldn't you?
No.
Being the doctor?
No.
Huh?
I never have time to play those stupid games.
No, you just pull the first ball back on the Monday. It's still doing it on the Sunday after. Okay. And he's playing the backhand. Henry Bilderman. I think he's opted to play the right side of the green for the shot.
We've got his players are bending down.
Tell you what, he's very close. And he's got it, and he's got a piece of the kitty, but he's gone with it.
And he's only got one shot out of that because there is.
It is only one.
Mick Thorne's got the best backwood apart from that. So that was a real shame. If he got it fat without the jack, that was at least 3.
So, yeah, he was a bit unlucky, and it was the right hand to play for that maximum result. It just sort of went against him. He didn't get that maximum result. So, 21-15 on 21. Message here for you, Stephen, from Greg Stewart up north. Stephen, how do I get an invite to a tournament down there? Ben won't get me a start.
All right, I'll put a word in. I'm sure if he wins this game, he'll let anybody in.
Don't take that with a grain of salt, Greggy.
No, we'll send you an invitation. They've got the Bush Ranger Triples coming up pretty soon. So
there you go, mate. There's your invite. The Bush Ranger Triples.
All right, quick update. 22-10 in the ladies. Glenbrook still leading over Springwood with 9 ends to go. Men's seniors, Camden leading Penrith 16-9. Lady seniors, Bowral was leading 15-12, I think. There's somebody in the way over Hazelbrook. And Gary Hudson from Camden is leading Paul Donaldson from Camden 16-12. Yep, 15-13 in the lady seniors. There
you go. There's your around the ground scores from Bargo Sports Club, your major sponsor here of the Nepean Highlanders Regional State Triples Carnival for the last 2 days. Been some great games. This one, at the moment, the Bush Rangers have a 6-shot lead, but the Icebergs won't go away. They're still hanging in there. So on his forehand, Dean Aiken. Oh, wow, look at those.
You might have just seen that in the background. A couple of old rusted old
Rusted
wrecks
old
being,
Holdens on the back of a truck going.
being dragged around.
Looks like that thing out of Toy Story. So it is up and down for shot. I do think the blue bowl that belongs to Nick Hancock is the shot. So forehand from Morgan Drake. Probably just going to drop a bit short, and he will. This is when they need him now, boys. Great viewing numbers. Really, really good. Considering all the bowls that's on via YouTube Live Sports this weekend, I hope everyone's doing some channel surfing. So down on the forehand, Michael Thorne. We all agree he's been the best on ground. And his skipper hasn't been far behind him. We just put the mocker on him.
Yeah. As I said, he's not a cyborg.
He's the cyborg. No, he's not a cyborg.
No, he's not a cyborg. He does make mistakes.
So down on the forehand again is Morgan Drake. Made the correction. Will draw the shot. Probably holding 2. Michael Thorne has one in his hand, though. That's what the worry is, especially if you're an iceberg.
So no one's really got past the jack. So it is, it's 3:30, so the green is slowing down. People have to adjust. There's 4 ends to go. You don't want to be having short bowls if
He's adjusted his line.
you're a couple
He's
down.
adjusted his line. He's adjusted his line. And he's done it again. Just when the icebergs try and hold a couple, the Thorn
Yep, and-
in their side shows up, drags the jack, back again, converts it. What a bowl.
And Henry Biddleman trying to send him off, trying to put him in the sin bin for all those shots. But
Breaking news, I think there's 2 pulled hamstrings in that side now, the rumour is. That means they need to reconstitute one and get a sub.
well, the way Thorny's playing, you can play two bowls and he can do it all on his own.
He can beat him with 2 half-house bricks the way he's going.
He's playing astonishingly good bowls.
Certainly is. Great bowls, Michael Thorne. Henry Bilderman on the forehand. Down again. 9 mile away either. Probably just going to miss it. Wide. Great try from the skipper from the Icebergs.
Just being that relentless pressure that Henry's been under following Thorny's conversion shots.
Yes.
And that's been the difference. There's been some absolutely outstanding shots played by Ben and Mick, and that's just been the difference. They've converted that bowl when he sunk the jack from the ditch. Unbelievable.
Yep. Agreed. So Benny McCall on his backhand, holding 1, open draw, passes the oranges to count. Michael's down on his haunches again, and he's done it. Well played from the captain, holding 2.
Yeah, really sensible choice. Didn't want to fatten it up on his forehand, just give Henry nothing to sit on. So has to cut this down or make the shot, otherwise Ben's got a pretty easy chance to draw 3, and that'll probably just put it all to bed.
Tell you what. Oh, he's played it.
Played it
He's
through.
turned it into 2.
Got 2 shots there.
Wow. But Benny has 1 to play.
Dung 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 dung.
That's it. Dum bum 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 bum.
Anything-
Stop. Look and listen. Something like that.
Yep, and anything less than the best is a felony.
Is that actual words?
That's the actual word.
You've heard that from the doc.
Anything less than the best is a felony. Love them or leave them. You know I can't wait.
Listen to this. Listen to this. The doctor. He knows all the words. We'll just drop that camera for you, viewers.
So 2 down. Ben's trying to cut this down.
Don't think he's going to. Still going to be 2.
Gets the wrong
well
side of
played.
it. Well, that's one of the multiples that they need.
It is. So that takes the score now. 21-17 on 22.
4 down with 3.
It's possible.
Yeah, they have to believe. So
What they do need now, in all honesty, is what the Bushrangers need now is the skipper and the middleman are playing exceptional bowls. We actually need Dean Aitken to come to the party like he was earlier.
Yep. Yeah, has to have a big finish here.
Big finish here from the lead. Capable of it. Quality player. Philip, if this game finishes first, any chance we can watch the end of the game next door? I'll do my best, mate. I'll do my best to be able to bring you that one.
And at the moment, that game next door, which is the men's seniors final, John Bugden from Camden 17 is leading Gary Adnam from Penrith on 9, and that's on 19N. So
it depends how far the front they get to, mate. And without sounding like rude or anything, like I've got a 4-hour drive, so after I pack everything up from that, of course. But we'll see how we go.
Yeah, it's always a difficulty heading north to Sydney on a Sunday afternoon is not much fun.
It is.
In the traffic.
And then trying to get out of Sydney to go further north to Newcastle is even harder.
Yep. All the work on the M7.
Yep.
Hard work. All right, nothing happening yet here in terms of nailing the jack.
Nothing special.
Nick Hancock's good correction.
Played well too. Playing very well. 21-17 on 22. Scotty Frogsock is bowls like golf for people that don't like walking too much. Well, I know you're not allowed to use a cart when you play the big things in golf. Isn't that right?
No, not if you're in the PGA or anything.
Yeah, not if you're in that.
But if you're a mug bowler, a mug golfer, you're allowed to.
Yeah.
Don't think the greenkeepers would like us going up and down the green on a buggy.
No.
All right, daylight is still shot, other than that good one there.
Two blue
from
ones.
Nick.
They are the shots.
So Thorny having to do it again. Dean's really struggled those last 5-6 ends.
Yeah, he probably has.
It's been a two-man show, really.
Certainly has. They've turned it on. So Michael Thorne. Lets it go again on his backhand. Not a mile away.
Ben's interested.
He certainly is.
And
he's giving the shot. He's given the shot.
He's done it.
Oh, playing great. Every end, Stephen, he's drawn a shot or he's converted something.
He has. Best on ground, MVP.
Yep.
GOAT.
MOM.
Anything you want to.
Man of the match.
Yep. No, it's been a fantastic spectacle, Mick Thorne, this afternoon.
It certainly has. Played great.
Just like in the pairs, he was pretty remarkable. Harley played some absolute screamer conversion shots, but Mick had the bowls in the head.
Yeah. Playing good.
Yeah,
So Benny's just having a look.
Ben might have gone off a bit soon.
Yep. Might have been gone the early crow.
Yeah, and it's...
He's not saying anything now.
Yeah. Yep, so Benny's all quiet and Mick says, I'm going to look at myself.
Yeah, he's coming up. I'll have a sticky beak. I haven't taken his sunnies off yet and it's getting dark, but
I've got younger eyes than you, mate.
Yeah. Well, then again, has he?
I don't know.
I don't know. I think it could be deceptive. What does he do for a living, do you know, Mick?
Thorny don't actually know. Bad enough doing my own job than finding out what everybody else is doing.
You're right about that. From what you're telling me.
But we can take that on notice, and Tanya will tell us the answer.
God love Tanya. So, I think he's going to play the forehand to get under the bowl of Dean Aitken and sit the blue through.
Yep, and he can just pop his through on the way through.
Yep.
But he's going for a dead draw around the front one.
He's starting to get back to it now. Turning hard. Just a tad quick. Good bowl, though.
Still, it's a good setup now for Ben. He's got, if he hasn't got first and third, he's got second and third.
Yep, exactly right.
And for Henry to try to get a multiple, all he's got is a dead draw in his forehand.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for him. See what he does. He's holding one. I think you are right, though. Stephen, the only thing he can do is come down on that. Well, he's playing the other hand by the looks of it anyway. What do we know?
Yeah, I guess that orange is probably a long way out.
Yeah,
but,
yeah, it is a fair way out when you look at it from here. It might be a long way out, but it is not in his line. He's turning now. Look at this. What's he got? The super grips going. Tell you what, he's drawn it.
Wow.
Great shot by Henry Bilderman. Great shot by the Iceberg captain.
Gee, he must have, put some swing on that one to
Certainly did.
Get it all the way back there.
I don't think the shot's changed now. That the same shot that we were talking about. I think that's what he's indicating for Benny to McCall to play. He plays that like that aggressive style.
Yep, under the orange.
Yep, and that's what he's playing.
Sit the two with a metre of weight.
That's what he's playing.
Thorny, get out of the way.
Got him.
Oh,
Great shot. Turns it into two. Thanks for coming. Boom shakalaka. Great bowl.
Thunderstruck. Henry playing catch up again, just missing his line, and that may well just be the shot that locks it in.
Oh, I think it will go close. So 2 bowl triples is very much a Leeds game. If the lead's not there and you don't have Mick Thorne playing second, you're in trouble. I think you're right.
That's pretty true.
Well, we did speak about it, and Dean Aiken's probably not had his best afternoon. Started off very well. But the other two are certainly playing out of the skin, but none better than Michael Thorne. How good's he going? He's playing brilliant.
Yeah, and Ben's had the confidence just to follow that.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah.
Played great conversion shots.
Yeah, he's had bowls in the head. He can play weighted shots, knowing that...
Gets around that, he's going to count. And he will. Wow. 3.
3 it is.
4. That's a 4.
3.
3.
Yep.
Well, Dean was saying 4. Michael's saying 3.
I trust Thorny at this stage of the afternoon.
I think you're right, Heidi. I think he does work in the mines. I think I heard him say something about
right.
that yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see Michael Thorne, what he puts up on that scoreboard.
So just an update. Ladies Open.
So it was 3.
Yep. Ladies Open, Glenbrook leading Springwood 24-10. Men's Seniors, Camden leading Penrith 19-9 with 5 ends to go. So 10 up with 5. Lady Seniors, Bowral 18 leading Hazelbrook 14 on 18 ends. And Gary Hudson now leading Paul Donaldson from that All Camden affair 18-15 in the reserves on 20 ends.
Around the grounds again from Doc Stephen Della, President of the region, in the skybox with us. And Dean Aiken, not a bad starter. A little bit behind.
Yep, so we're up and back. So the Hazelbrook team need 2. Well, no, need 1 to keep this alive, but again, the likelihood of a 6.
So this could be our last end. What will happen? Coal miner, I think. Old Thorne. Yep, I think you're right. I did hear him talking about that yesterday when we were having a yak. This will probably, if they score, it'll be the last end. There's Like a Tiger. Nick Hancock's played a good game too, Stephen. I think he's been the pick of the players for the Icebergs.
Yep. Yeah, and certainly in that head-to-head battle, Nick has beaten
I
Dean.
think, and he's just done it again. I think he's he's probably won that battle of the leads.
Yep, and as Phil Lupke said, if he didn't have Mick Thorne, then Hazelbrook would be sailing away with the title. But Mick Thorne's been the player of the match. He's just made the damaging shots. He's dead drawn.
He's converted them, and the skipper's added to them.
Yep.
And the skipper's played some conversions too, just quietly. So Michael Thorne down again on the forehand. Probably draw another one, which I think he has. The hat's off by Ben McCall.
Yep. And when you're looking for multiples, and Thorne is just putting bowls in the head, it's very, very difficult now.
what we might do at the end of this game, if it's possible, we might grab Michael Thorne and whack the headset on him and just have a quick yak with him.
Yeah. I'll grab him.
Yep, we'll wait till it's finished.
Yep.
And only just for a fleeting minute, we'll have a talk with him.
Yeah, there might be sort of 5 or 10 minutes of hugs and kisses for them all, because it's this is Bargo's home ground, so there's a lot of local support. So we will try and extract them.
Greggy Stewart said when he comes down for the tournament, he only needs to bring 2 players down because he'll have Thorne.
You'll have Thorny.
And down he comes again. Played it well. Good shot. Sits inside it. Probably be a counter.
Yep. And
in games like this, our men's division pennants is going to be awesome. I think you're right, mate. I'm tempted to come down and sign up and have a game myself after the way he was talking about it, the doc.
Yeah, no, Gary T, I gave a big shout out to those 5 games coming up in October, November. They're going to be 5 cracking rounds of open Grade 1 pennants, and a couple of them are going to be live streamed. So yeah, some really high quality games on offer. Come down to Friday nights at the bowling clubs.
I might have to get on to Boydie to see if I can get a Friday night gig to come and stream it.
Yeah, I think we've got 2 of them booked.
Okay. I don't know who's doing them yet. So when do they start? October? I'll have to check the calendar.
October 15.
Might be Betty coming down to do them. I'm not too sure who's doing it. We streaming, we are.
Yep.
YouTube Live Sports. You've heard me, boss man. We streaming. Who's coming down to do the stream is the next question. The hair's standing up in the back of my neck, just having the doc sitting in the skybox with me.
I'll try and get you the quick. He's got to find the quick email.
Correct. No, he's told me he's on there. That's Boyd talking to me now.
Benny
He's
McCall.
done, Benny McCall.
Benny McCall wants to finish in style.
He does.
Yeah. You can't have the shot, Thorny. It's mine.
Big thanks to the great coverage and commentary and the fun along the weekend. Well done, Bargo, for all the organisation on and off the green. Kevin Hunt, thank you very much for the compliment, mate. I won't take the compliment from Bargo. They did all their own work, but I'll take the commentary one.
Yeah.
Get to know me, mate. I love the sound of my own voice.
Big thanks to you, Tony, and
Thank you, Stephen.
for you for the long weekend. But you've been great. We really enjoyed the coverage from YouTube Live Sports. You've really been a great help to the region.
Thank you very much. I'm very appreciative, very humbled, mate, by those kind words. Love to do commentate the sport. Absolutely love it.
So we might be seeing the last bowl coming up.
Possibly. Just to let you know, I probably won't switch over to the other game, mate, because I'd like to grab some interviews with these players and that, and by the time I finish that, they'll probably be close to finishing, and we'll be getting ready to pack up. 17th of October, Gary T says.
Yep. So I'll just jump off now, and I'll make sure I get Thorny, and that's the end of it all.
That's the end of the game.
We have a winner.
It's over. We have winners. Ladies and gentlemen, your Nepean Highlanders Region Men's State Triples champions for 2025-26 will be Dean Aitken, Michael Thorne and Ben McCall. And let me tell you, we're going to have a few words with Michael Thorne. Going to have a quick chat with him because he played outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. That was a great victory. And wow, I'm just speechless with some of the bowls that man played. He was brilliant. We had a quick chat with him yesterday too, myself and Mark Gauntlet, but we just want to have a quick word. It'll only take a minute. It'll only take a minute. We spoke to him yesterday about the sunglasses. We're going to speak to him again today. It won't take that long. Viewers, don't go away. We'll have a quick word with, we believe, the man of the match, the best on ground, the GOAT, Michael Thorne. Just let him put his bowls away. Was great. And just trying to... He's just going to make his way over in a second, but what a game. What a game. Quite convincing in the end. 24-17. They didn't play the last end. Don't even know what the score, what they got in the last end, probably 2 or 3. But brilliant bowls. There were some great bowls over the last 2 days. We've before we get to speak to Michael, we'll have say a couple of thank yous. One of the first thank yous is to Bargo Sports Club for the hospitality that they've shown all the players from all the clubs in the region who travel a long way to come here, and for the hospitality to myself and the way they've looked after me. Thank you very much. To Bazza next door at the Bargo Motor Inn, comfortable room, heater worked great. The only thing is you didn't put any coffee and milk in the thing after last night, so I had to go down the garage and get some. That's all good, mate. No dramas whatsoever. To the lovely Tanya, who's been running around all weekend. Thank you, Stephen. Is coming? Yep. So who's been looking after us and getting us the scores and updates. To our regional president, Stephen, who jumped into the skybox this afternoon. Thank you for your insight and filling us in on what's going on around the area. Much appreciated. To Ben McCall, Harley McDonald, the general manager and the bowls coordinator here, thank you very, very much for how you've looked after me and helped me along the way. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got the surprise for you. You can just stand there, you don't have to come in. Put these on, my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, YouTube Live Sports viewers around the world, let me introduce to you the one and only Michael Thorne. Mate, congratulations. You played outstanding.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, just one of them days, I think.
One of those days? Are you kidding? Does anyone else have days like that?
It's one of the better games that I've played lately.
You played great, mate.
Thanks,
There was a situation there, and we made it in commentary. We were saying that about a third of the way through the game, it looked like Nick Hancock was getting on top of Dean Aitken. He certainly did. I don't think Dean had one of his better games in the second part of the match. But what happened then was that you turned it on, and so did your skipper.
You know what? Me and Benny have played a lot of bowls together, and it's just it's a good vibe. Like I said, it was a team effort. It was just, it was one of them days.
You're very emotional, I can see it, and I can understand why. You played brilliant. The bowl you played going towards the road, when they had the toucher off the ditch, you had about 4 inches from the front bowl to the jack and about another 3 inches from the jack to the ditch, and you drew it off cold into the drink. I don't think I've ever seen anyone play a bowl like that, mate.
Oh, thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Were you confident when you let it go?
Oh, yeah. When I let it go, I knew it was close, yeah.
How's that?
Yeah.
Michael Thorne, ladies and gentlemen, we have give you every accolade in the game. We've give you the BOG, the best on ground. We've give you the MOM, the man of the match. He's even called you the GOAT. The player of the series. You've got them all.
Oh, thanks, mate.
We've just unfortunately got no trophies to give you, my friend.
Oh, it's all good.
But you got the main trophy. You won the title. Is that back-to-back?
Yeah, that's back-to-back for us, yeah.
That is awesome, man.
Thanks,
and
mate.
you also won the pairs with Harley McDonald, they tell me?
Yeah, yep.
Brilliant stuff. An absolute pleasure to commentate your bowls and to watch you, Michael Thorne. Good luck when you go to the state championships, man.
Thanks,
and well played. It was fantastic.
I just want to say thank you for coming down this weekend. You've done a brilliant job, so appreciate it.
Everyone knows
awesome.
I love the sound of my own voice.
No, you're awesome, mate.
Thanks,
you.
man.
Cheers,
absolute
mate.
pleasure. That's Michael Thorne, ladies and gentlemen, the second in the winning team from the Bargo Bush Rangers. Just to recap, our final in the men's state triples. My absolute pleasure, Michael. Thank you. For the Nepean Highlanders region, Bargo, in the end, I think the score was 27-17. They didn't play the last end. To the gentleman from Hazelbrook, who we've nicknamed the Icebergs, didn't play bad, but they run into a super hot Bush Rangers trio. So once again, on behalf of myself and YouTube Live Sports, we'd like to say thank you very, very much for your hospitality. We are looking forward to coming back to doing that pennant coverage. If Boydie lets me come down on a Friday night, Boydie, you listening? I would love to come down and stream a game or two of that. If not, I'll be watching it. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, you want the best live stream in the game, YouTube Live Sports. I love it how everyone walks past you and they duck. It's so funny, but there's no cameras here, eh? It's so good. We'll say it again. You want the best stream in the game. There's people everywhere shaking your hand and all that sort of stuff. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. We'll get back to it. You want the best... hold on. No, we won't. We'll have a quick chat with Benny. The general manager of Bargo Sports Club, Ben McCall, and the victorious captain of the Nepean Highlanders Region Triples, back-to-back. Well done, Benny.
Yes, Tone. Back-to-back.
Now, the turning point in the game, as far as I'm concerned, is when Greg Stewart texted me and said to run out until he'd lift again.
The red man, is he on the...
He's been on there. He's been on there a fair bit. And he actually said to the doc, he said, Can you give me an invite to some tournaments because Benny doesn't bring me down?
Oh, no, I'll send him an invite later on.
And then his next comment was...
Just check the post, I'll recommend.
There must be he said the fours tournament, he said, don't worry, I'll just bring 2 because I'll take Thorny. In all
How good was he?
mate, how good was he? He was sensational, man. Absolutely sensational. I just said to him, and we were saying during the game, Dean started off like a house on fire, and then he fell away a bit, didn't play like he did yesterday.
Yep.
And then actually we thought that Nick Hancock got on top of him, but that's when Michael Thorne stood up end after end, and then when Michael missed or converted it into 1, you were the bloke that come along and added it. You both played great. All 3 of you played good.
Oh, mate, Dino all weekend's been super for us. He's been always in the area about, within a foot.
Hasn't been a mile away.
Oh, mate, fantastic. And he's, in that game there was a battle. It was a real tricky sort of green as well. Just the wide hand going towards the road. It changed up big time halfway through, and the backhand coming towards the clubhouse. It was as soon as you got to about there's about 6 foot off the actual tee. Just it's a little bit dry there, so it just runs on a little bit more straight.
This way?
Yeah, picks up pace and also just runs on a fraction straighter.
I'm just trying to picture it out.
Yeah, just in this section up about 6 foot off the tee.
Tell us about the bowl that Michael Thorne played up going towards the road,
mate,
where he had a couple of inches.
How about
front toucher, drew it off into the ditch.
The Hazelbrook boys, when they trailed that jack, and it was just sitting only about maybe half an inch off the actual ditch, and mate, to get around that bowl, skirt the bowl, and actually trail in the ditch, mate, that was a absolute cracker.
And the Hazelbrook boys, we've nicknamed them the Icebergs because they don't have a nickname, so they're now the Icebergs.
Veins, mate. They were awesome as well.
And they didn't play bad.
Oh no,
they didn't play bad. But you guys turned it on. They kept up with you for a little while, but when they got close, you pegged away again by playing some great conversion shots and some big bowls by Michael, and you followed it through with a couple of your own, Benny.
Last about 6 or 7 ends, I got a few good ones in there to help with the boys out. But mate, Thorny all day, he was just fantastic. And
you've had massive viewing numbers this afternoon.
Yeah, beauty.
Real, and these figures will probably triple when everyone goes home. Because all these people haven't seen it. They're going to go home and tell their families to watch it.
Mate.
And that is great. It's been a brilliant weekend. Fantastic weather.
Thank you for Javi and yourself coming down to actually broadcast this as well. It's fantastic. The region's actually put this on and getting actual professional people to come in and do this because it
First time I've been called professional.
Oh well, no, it's a big difference, and it's actually really good for the game to get this type of calibre bowls out there on a regular basis. And you and Happy are doing a fantastic job to actually promote bowls in New South Wales and Australia because it's mate, it's something that needs, and it's good to get to this level, and you can still sit there and have you guys come out and showcase what there is out there. And
you're 100% correct, and we do no doubt believe that we have the best stream in the game, YouTube Live Sports, and the only way you know about that is you better be live, and if you want to watch it. Thank you for the comments, Benny. Very humbled, very appreciative. I know the boss will be happy with that. Man started this with a telephone many years ago, and look what he's got now.
I know. How good is this? The setup I've been just marvelling at what you boys have got, the gear you bring down, and actually just to get this up and running as well as it is, mate. It's fantastic, and it's innovative that the actual game, there's people out there trying to do something good for the game.
Yep, I agree, and it's an absolute pleasure to call it and to watch it and to be involved in it. So, Benny McCall, thank you very much.
Legend, buddy. Thanks for coming down here, mate.
Anytime, and don't forget Griggy Stewart, because if you don't give him a call and bring him down to a tournament, he's going to be pretty disappointed.
All right, Legend. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, mate.
Ladies and gentlemen, viewers, that'll wind us up now. Thanks again from everyone from around the world, from the United States, from Botswana, from Brunei, from Malaysia, from Singapore, from Manchester, UK, and every other country that I've forgotten to mention. Thank you very much. And of course, from the people around this region and Australia. That winds up our weekend here at Bargo. Just to give you an update, 21-10, that game next door. I think it's Camden playing Penrith, the one you were asking about. I think Penrith's down 21-10 and they've got one in to go. So that'll wind up proceedings here. I'm going to pack everything up, pack it in the truck, and head back north to good old Port Stephens, getting ready to go back. That was funny. Excuse me, getting ready to go back to work tomorrow. Once again, thanks to everyone for your hospitality and the way you've looked after us. And remember, viewers, boom shakalaka, YouTube Live Sports. You want the best stream in the business. Only way you get it is you better be live at it. Enjoy your Sunday evening, and we'll catch you next time. Bye now.